What is up, Heat Nation? We are live once again on the Heat Report for a Brooklyn Nets versus Miami Heat watch party. So happy that we can go live on the first day of November. No longer Halloween. It is fully time to go when it comes to November. And hopefully the month of November is more kind to the Miami Heat than October, because he went 1-3 in the spooky month, and listen, I don't really like that one bit, and I think it's time to get a winning streak started for Miami, and it starts with 2 home games in a row, tonight against the Brooklyn Nets, and on Friday against the Washington Wizards, which is actually the Heat's first in-season tournament game as well. Appreciate everyone joining in early and often. Shout out Mark Diaz, Gavin Morgan, Frank Nelson, and Reaper saying, Reaper's getting things started early, saying the Heat defense is trash. We need somebody for defense. Listen, watching the first 4 games of the season for the Miami Heat, one thing became clear to me. One, Jimmy Butler does not take this shit serious at all. And number 2, the Heat's offense in the fourth quarter has been horrific, and outside of the game against the Bucks on Monday, where Tyler Herro and the Young Guns led sort of a comeback, the Heat's offense in the fourth quarter and overall fourth quarter performances have been horrible. So it's been an ugly start to the season for the Miami Heat. There is no doubt about that. And let me know where you guys are watching from. Shout out your city. We're starting off today's show like we always do. Celsius in hand for your boy. I am sleep deprived. Absolutely sleep deprived. Disgustingly sleep deprived, if you will, because last night, Raiders fired Josh McDaniels, their head coach. I came in at 2:30 in the morning. Did not sleep at all last night and was on stream on the Raiders Report until about 6:30, and then slept for 5 hours, did some stuff around my new apartment, and now I'm here. 5 hours of sleep, about 10 hours in the last 2 days. It's been a rough one for your boy. But Reapers watching from Niagara Falls. Mark's in Brooklyn, in enemy territory today. Gavin's in North Carolina. Shout out to the 21 people already tuning in. And we got our first super chat of the stream. Shout out my guy, Axie. I love Axie, man. Absolute legend. Comes through early, says that in-season court design stinks. And I agree, Axie. If you haven't followed me on Twitter already, at Nic_Rohloff, I tweeted that out as soon as it was released. I think my exact words, let me pull up my exact tweet here. I want to get my exact tweet because I think I might have said the same thing as you, Axie, which is always funny to me. Let me see here. When it came out, okay, no, I did not say this stinks. Quote Nic Rohloff when the Heat's in-season tournament court was laid out on Twitter. I quote tweeted and said, "This shit is ass." It's not a good court, man. My question is for the NBA. Why do we have to do all this? Why do we have to get the in-season tournament court? Just bring back the championship logo on the NBA Finals court, and we'll be happy. That's all we need in life. Bring back the championship trophy, the Larry O'Brien trophy, on the court during the NBA Finals, and we will be happy NBA fans. No need to do all this horse shit that you're doing with the in-season tournament court. I don't like it one bit. Axie, I completely agree with you. Not a fan one bit. Reaper saying Tyler Herro is amazing with scoring, but like Kyle Lowry, sucks. He got 0 points in one of the games, and overall he's trash. He's past his prime. He absolutely is. I agree. Kyle Lowry is not good at all. Said it's in St. Martin from the Caribbean. That's electric. Pond Turtle saying let's go. Diaz is a football fan. So am I. Your football team is much better than mine. And I'll say this as well. Speaking of football, Eric Spoelstra for Halloween. Who did Eric Spoelstra dress up for this Halloween? Mike McDaniels. and the crew, the 6-2 Miami Dolphins, hopefully rub some good luck to the Miami Heat, because the 1-4 Miami Heat needs some help. There's no doubt about that. We'll talk about a change in the starting lineup in just a second, but if you haven't been with us by now, you have to learn that today's stream is sponsored by Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. The best daily fantasy sports platform on the market. And as football season and NBA season are now running hand in hand, the deals are better than ever. And you don't have to just stick to one sport. You can go on Prize Picks and find a dual special, whether it be combining, say, Bam Adebayo dunks and Travis Kelce catches. You can do anything you want on Prize Picks, which makes it the best daily fantasy sports app on the planet. I made some selections on tonight's game that I'll show in just a bit. I just got to get the photo for it. But another positive of Prize Picks is that they got easy, quick withdrawals as well that give you the best gameplay possible, make playing daily fantasy sports so much fun. There is no better platform for daily fantasy sports than Prize Picks. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. I mentioned those picks. I got to show them on screen. I got them ready for you now. And I went with a 4-pick selection, which can win up to 10 times my money. I took more than Tyler Herro, 22.5 points. He's been hooping a little bit. He had 35 on Monday against Milwaukee. And with Cam Thomas getting slided in the starting lineup, I think there's an opportunity for Tyler to score. Speaking of Thomas, going less than 25 points per game, he has scored 30 in all 3 games this season for the Nets. I think the Heat shut that shit down. I'm going less than Jimmy Butler, 19.5 points. He has yet to score over 20 points for the Heat this season. I don't think it happens tonight. And I'm going more than Bam Adebayo, 32 points, rebounds, and assists combined. Bam has been the best player for the Miami Heat in this early portion of the season. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS, use that first deposit match up to $100 when you get that code, and play Prize Picks with me. Join the fun. There's nothing better. Join prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS. First deposit match up to $100. Who you got? Let me know in the chat. Type MIA for the Heat, BKN for the Nets. Let me know. Listen, the Heat are like 6.5-point favorites tonight. They have to win this game. If they fall to 1-4 and lose to the Brooklyn Nets at home, it is full panic time. Full panic time if the Heat lose tonight to the Nets. If they win, they're 2-3. It'd be 2-0 at home, 0-3 on the road. Obviously, you don't want to have that 0-3 mark on the road, but hey, got to protect your home court early on in the season. What's up, Gavin Morgan? Maya's World saying, what's up, Rolly? Injury report. No Kevin Love, no Caleb Martin as well. Shout out to Maya's World. A real one all day, every day, all day long. And yes, I wanted to get to that. Kevin Love is out for tonight's game. So is Caleb Martin. So who is starting at that number 4 spot? It's still Kyle Lowry, Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler, and Bam, which is the first time those 4 in the starting lineup together since the Friday night game against the Celtics, because Jimmy missed Saturday and then Bam missed Monday against the Bucks. But that starting power forward for the Heat, the rookie, Jaime Jaquez Jr., the UCLA Bruin, is getting the nod, starting alongside Bam and Jimmy. I was actually hoping it was going to be Nikola Jovic, who has played very, very well in the last 2 games off the bench. I think he's shown the ability to rebound the basketball effectively. He's shown the ability to hit the outside perimeter shot, facilitate. I think Jovic, the second-year man, former first-round pick from Serbia, has flashed in the last 2 games against Milwaukee and Minnesota, and I want to see him get more minutes, to be honest. You guys know, if you were with me all offseason, how high I am on Nikola Jovic. I think he's going to be a stud for the Heat, and I just want to see him get unleashed fully into the rotation. So hopefully he is one of the top guys off the bench. King Mystic, what's up, Nick? What's up, Heat fan? Shout out King Mystic. Kane says Heat need to win. We look like the loser after the loss. Yes, we do. Zygard, says, I like those picks besides Cam Thomas. I was debating whether to go more or less than with Cam Thomas, but I went with less than. Listen, is he really going to score 25-plus points again in 4 straight games? Is Cam Thomas like that? He's a great player and a good scorer, but 25 in 4 straight? We shall see. Reaper saying Miami. Axie saying Miami. Kane, Jack Riley, Gavin Morgan saying Miami. Zygard says Adebayo is healthy and playing again. Yes, he was questionable for tonight's game, but is playing. And shout out to Bam Adebayo as well, wearing a white headband tonight, which is something that I absolutely love. Tyler Herro's been rocking a headband all season long. Obviously, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been wearing a headband as well because he's got the long hair. But I really like what I see. The headband bros of Jimmy wears a headband, I believe. Yeah, Jimmy wears a headband. Tyler, Bam, and Jaime. 4 starting lineup member. Maybe we get Kyle Lowry in the headband and we get the headband juice or something like that. Kane says Caleb and Kevin out. What happened? Kevin, just an old fellow, man. He's not going to be able to play in every game. So I don't think the Kevin Love injury is anything serious. So I don't want to look too far into that. Caleb Martin still working through that knee injury, that knee tendonitis. Hopefully he's able to come back soon. But I see Sebastian, shout out Sebastian, saying who is out tonight. The inactives for Miami, Caleb Martin, Kevin Love, RJ Hampton, Jamal Cain, and Cole Swider. I saw someone in the chat ask about RJ Hampton if the Heat have lost faith, in Hampton. I don't think the Heat have lost faith in RJ Hampton whatsoever. It's just more or less like, who is he going to play all over? Unfortunately, would I like to see him play over Drew Smith? Yes. But it's clear that the Heat like Drew Smith and what he brings to the table, so he will be that second point guard alongside Josh Richardson as of now. Flame says we need to win this game badly. I agree. JR says, what do you do with the results of all these polls? If you're talking about the polls in the live chat, we just want to see what people have to say, see what the general Heat fan base has to say. So something like that. Reaper says, how do you feel about James Harden going to the Clippers? Well, it helps Miami, I guess, because he's no longer in the Eastern Conference. But I'll say this, and if you saw my video that I put out on Monday before the Heat-Bucks game, I said that the Heat need to trade for James Harden to help this offense improve because of how much they've struggled on offense through the first 3 games and in the fourth quarter. But they obviously didn't. They lost to Milwaukee after I put that video out, and then James Harden gets traded that same night. So Zygard says, do you play basketball? I did. So here's the thing. I played high school basketball. I'm 23 years old, live in Dallas, Texas. I play basketball probably 2 or 3 times a week at my local LA Fitness. So I'm a hoop head. I love watching basketball. I do it like 80% of my time is either watching the Heat, watching college basketball. I'm a big-time college basketball guy. So if I'm not watching the Miami Heat or watching the NFL on Sundays, I'm probably watching college basketball. So I love watching basketball. I like playing basketball. So I definitely do like that Zygard. Gavin says, who's the GOAT? If I like the GOAT to basketball or the GOAT to Miami Heat? Because if it's GOAT to basketball, I'm riding with MJ. Reaper says, I saw that video. Pat Riley's bad trading. Yeah, Pat Riley stinks, man. I mean, listen, stinks is a strong word, but you'd like to see more urgency out of him to build a roster around Jimmy Butler because Butler is not getting any younger. It'd be nice to have a 3rd or 4th guy alongside Herro, Bam, and Jimmy that can help get Miami potentially over the top. About 9 minutes away from tip. 60 people watching. Shout out to the Heat Nation showing up. And we do have a Super Chat menu for tonight's stream. If you're a first-time Super Chatter, we're chanting your name on stream and in the comment section. Any Super is a Beers Cheers, which actually reminds me that thanks to Axie's $2 Super Chat, I get to crack open a Happy Dad. I got the watermelons with me to start off today's stream. $10. Ooh. Shout out to Axie. $10, got my 1800 tequila ready to rock. And then $20, we haven't done them often, but you know the deal. Murbanga, $20. I pour a Happy Dad in here and chug the entire thing in about 5 or 6 seconds. And $50 in total. Put on today's Miami Heat jersey of the game, which is an absolute doozy. And I'll tell you right now, we talked about this player earlier today. I mean, I really want to put on this jersey. I actually haven't worn it yet. I got it recently. I'm excited to put on that jersey and ready to rock. It looks like Eric Crotty not on the call tonight. Eric Reed will be joined by Amy. Oh, God, I don't know how to say her last name. Otterbert. Oh, God, hopefully I said that right. But no Crotty today. Crotty and Reed are the best duo in the business. So it's a little disappointing. But I actually do have a question for you guys, and I want to get your thoughts on it here before we tip off. Obviously, Jaime Jaquez Jr. is getting the start for the Heat in place of Kevin Love. But I want to ask you, with how Nikola Jovic has played over the last couple games, should Jovic start from now on, be that power forward next to Bam and Jimmy? It's a legit question. I'm curious, who do you guys think should be the fourth starter, or the fifth starter, I should say, alongside Herro, Lowry, Jimmy, and Bam? I'm intrigued what you guys have to think. Reaper says he should. Kane says he should. Axie says he should start. Zygarde says yeah, but it's a tough one. Listen, if Jaime Jaquez Jr. balls out tonight and he shuts me up, I like Kevin Love. I don't think Kevin Love is a starting player in the league anymore. He's just too old, and having both Lowry and Kevin Love in the starting lineup at the same time is rough because both of them can't move their feet and struggle defensively. I'm not saying Jovic is the best defender, but he's a little more athletic and a little more young, and when he gets the rebound, he'll push the pace for this Heat team. I mean, the Heat are 23rd in the NBA in pace, 15th in fast break points. They don't push the ball because when Kevin Love gets the rebound, he'll look to outlet, but if nothing's there, he just gives it to Lowry and they bring up the pace slow. What does Jovic do when he gets a rebound? Jovic grabs it and pushes and runs like a Nikola Jokic and like a Giannis Antetokounmpo, which I've kind of compared him to in a very small way. But I just think Jokic brings a lot to the table for the Heat because he's not afraid to handle the rock and push the pace. And if the Heat are able to get in transition more often, they're only averaging 102, 104 points per game through 4 games. Push the pace, that'll add about 6 or 7 points a night. Now you're sitting at 111 points per game, and you can let that good defense win you basketball games. I think Nikola Jovic would be an excellent addition to the starting lineup. And honestly, I'm not going to say it's a must, but I think Spo needs to experiment with that so we can see how it looks, especially early on in the season. I think they should. James Graham says, do you stand up for the whole game? Lol, I do. And I got to be honest with you, it does hurt my feet when I side off. It does hurt. My feet do hurt in that fourth quarter. Sebastian says, let's just see how Triple J performs tonight. I agree. I agree. If Jaquez proves to be a good starting or a member of that starting lineup, then I wouldn't hate keeping Jaquez in. I wouldn't keep Keenan. But I do think Kevin Love will go back to being the starter when he's healthy. I just don't think he should. I don't think he should. If you're ready for the game, about 4.5 minutes away from tip-off, like that video. 63 people watching. Only 16 likes. Let's get to 30 likes before tip-off. I think we can get 14 more likes before that timer runs out. So hit that like button. And if you want the Heat to win, also hit that button. Don't jinx it. Why take the chance? Shout out Ms. Boots Gibson, a legend, a legend. Zygarde says, I can't like if I already liked. Well, if you already liked, you're a real one. You're a real one. Reaper says, I agree. Kevin Love and Lowry are past their prime. I mean, sure, they were great players back then, but not anymore. It is what it is. It's not slander. It's just like, this is how it is, man. Gavin Morgan, what's up, man? What's up? DJ, Mr. DJ in the chat saying YOLO. I haven't seen DJ in a while. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. JR says, I'm not ready for the game. I need to use the can right now. JR, I'm dead. JR. DJ says, let's go. I've been working. You're a legend, man. Unfortunately, we weren't live for the last two games. Missed Monday's game. We were supposed to go live, and then some complications arose here at Chat Sports where things had to be shifted around, and I had to be used in a different way, unfortunately. But we're glad to be back for Wednesday night. Glad to be back for Wednesday night Miami Heat hoops against the Brooklyn Nets, where hopefully they get a win. DJ's working at a restaurant. Nice. Do you own the restaurant? Is it a local restaurant that you own, or you just work there, / is it a chain restaurant? Just curious. Get to know my audience. Ron Baker says, incoming winning streak. Let's go Heat. Love that. Hopefully he does. JR says, I still hit the like button, but now I need to check my pants. JR is cracking me up, man. JR is cracking me the hell up. That's hilarious. Says, big restaurant, Diplomat Prime. Nice. Big Dog says, let's smoke these Nets. I want to be smoking on that Nets pack tonight. Gotta char that out there. Hopefully we're smoking that Nets pack, man. All right. I said if you're ready for the game, like the video. But now I want to see you guys get active in the chat. If you're ready for the game, spam me. 2 minutes to go. Spam it. JR, smoke these nuts. Kane says I ran out of sodas. It's all right, Kane. It's all right. Reaper, Jay Green, my guy, Flame, DJ, Miss Boots, Zygarde, Van, Sebastian. All spamming me. Get those me's flowing in the chat. It's your boy, isn't it? Asia and Bam, you love to see it. Second Heat game that someone spotted Asia. Maybe Bam Adebayo's got a little boo thing. Says that's my captain back in Asia. I'm dead, man. That'd be tough. I mean, that's a power couple right there. Bam and Asia Wilson. That would be tough. Dane Haywood, Axie, type in me. Love to see everyone. Woo. I'm ready to go. Gavin Morgan, type in those me's as well. This Celsius got to kick in. I got to get more juice flowing, man. About 40 seconds away from tip-off. Van says, Brooklyn is who I want to win, but it won't happen. Interesting. He's going for the Nets tonight. Shout out JR. Axie says I like Celsius. I like Celsius, man. I know it's not FDA approved, but 10 calories, not a lot of sugar, but it gets you wired, man. No sugar. It's gluten-free. I'm a big fan of the Celsius game, especially this flavor. Celsius, not a sponsor, but Celsius Live Fit Fantasy Vibes sparkling Mandarin Marshmallow. It literally tastes like an orange creamsicle, and it's just so damn good. It is so damn good. Almost game time. If you're ready for the game, type me. Actually says Celsius is a local brand. I don't know if it's local, man. I think it's pretty big. At least I think it is. Shout out to Jay Green liking and retweeting my tweet about the stream tonight. 80 people watching. Also hit that like button. We've also gained 3 subscribers today already, which is always fun. Thanks for the 3 of you who have joined the channel. We do watch parties like this all season long. We also bring Heat news, Heat rumors. Diehard Heat fan. The Heat have been the only team I've liked in my entire NBA fandom / existence of my own 23 years. I've always been a Heat fan ever since I got into the NBA. Can shout out the GOAT, Dwayne Wade, for that one. Getting me into the sport of basketball. My favorite player to watch. He made me a Heat fan. I absolutely bleed for the Heat. Sometimes that's a lie. I was going to say sometimes I don't wish I bled for the Heat because they frustrate me so much. with how they get brought up for stars all the time but don't make those moves. But I got to tell you what, I don't think I could imagine myself being a fan of any other team inside the NBA. Zygarde says, I've liked the Heat and Clippers. The Clippers, I'm going to be honest, I don't hate the Clippers. I'd like to see them succeed in the Western Conference. Like, them and the Thunder are my two teams in the Western Conference that I would like to see succeed. Reaper says, why did you not stream Bucks versus Heat and Timberwolves versus Heat? So Saturday, Timberwolves versus Heat, I was moving into my apartment. I switched apartments this weekend, so that is why on Saturday. And then on Monday, I was supposed to do the live stream. I told you guys I was going to do one. And then one of our producers here, Jeremy Chuggs, who is the Las Vegas Raiders producer, he actually got concussed on Saturday night. Scary situation for my guy, Jeremy Chuggs. So they needed a spot producer. He didn't know if he was going to be able to go on Monday night for Raiders-Lions, Monday Night Football. He ended up not being able to produce because of that concussion. So I had to quickly slide in and fill in for my guy, Chuggs. So that's why I couldn't do Monday. So unfortunately, not. JR says, you weren't born when they got in the NBA, right? No, the Heat became an NBA team early 1980s, and I was born 2000. I know that might scare you guys, some of you guys, but I was born 2000. I was born in the year 2000. We are almost ready to go. I believe the teams are taking the court. Nets, Heat. At the Kaseya Center. Let's get a W, man. Let's get a W. Let me know who you got. Type BKN for the Nets or MIA for the Heat. Let's hope the Heat get this W. Ben Simmons? Is that him? Ben Simmons and Bam Adebayo will be jumping it up. Center circle. Starting lineup for Miami, Jaime Jaquez, Tyler Herro, Bam, Jimmy, Kyle Lowry. Let's tip off in Miami, and Bam Adebayo wins the tip, and the Heat control possession, and they're going to give it to Jaime Jaquez Jr. to start it off. And then we got a clock issue early on in this game. There are 4 people in the Heat starting lineup rocking a white headband today. Herro, Bam, Jimmy, and Jaquez wearing white headbands. Kyle Lowry the only one not. Shame. Kaneson, I was born in 1996. Nice. 27 years old. Jimmy Butler on the right side, drives right on Cam Thomas. Got a mismatch here. He fades away, baseline jumper, no good from Butler, and the ball is cleared by Dorian Finney-Smith. He dumps it inside the Ben Simmons, guarded by Herro, and it's an easy layup for the former number 1 pick, and the Heat go down 2-0 early. Bam has it, top of the key. Bam, Euro step right by Darian Sharp, I believe, and he evens the game at 2. Mikal Bridges quickly the other way for Brooklyn. Will fire up a corner 3. That's no good. So it's 2-2. Herro now drives in, swings it out to Jaquez Jr. A Jaime corner 3, rattles in and out. Here comes Ben Simmons. That's actually Dorian Finney-Smith. Ben Simmons is, I guess, slotted in at the 5. Lineup for Brooklyn: Royce O'Neal, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, and is that Dorian Finney-Smith? Is that the 5th? I don't know if I said that. Yeah, I said Royce O'Neal first. So interesting small lineup where Dorian Finney-Smith is guarding Bam. Herro guarded by Mikal Bridges. Herro drives in, turns it over, steal by O'Neal. O'Neal in transition gets it to Cam Thomas, but great defense by Miami forces them to reset. Cam Thomas drives inside and is fouled by Adebayo reaching in. So the former LSU Tiger and third-year guard who is averaging 30-plus points a night is going to go to the line to give the Nets the lead. 3 straight games of 30-plus points for Cam Thomas. It's been very impressive. Very impressive. Yeah, headband Bam is in action. 33 points for Thomas, and he misses the first free throw, which is a nice little win for Miami. Ron Baker says Jovic should be starting. I agree. But I don't hate Jaime Jaquez starting either. What's up, Cal Flying Snake Hyman? Cam Thomas splits the pair, and Brooklyn takes a 3-2 lead. 3-2 lead for the Nets. Herro dribbles left now. Gets the Bam. Bam looking to dish it back off. He does. Herro's got it. Into the corner to Jimmy Butler, guarded by Mikal Bridges. Butler drives inside, kicks it out to Lowry. Lowry pump fake. Lowry inside. Finds Jaquez Jr. for a corner three. No good. Triple J is 0 for 2 from 3 to start the game. 2 wide open looks from each corner. Can't get him to go. Jaquez Jr. will guard Ben Simmons. Herro's on Cam Thomas. Thomas swings it to Royce O'Neal. Ball movement, good for Brooklyn. It's going to be Mikal Bridges in the corner. Back out to Thomas. He lines up a deep three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Jimmy Butler. 3-2 Brooklyn. Bam's got the only points of the game for Miami. He now has the ball. Gets it to Jimmy Butler at the top of the key. Butler drives in, pump fakes, tries to dump it inside the Bam, and he turns it over. 2 early turnovers for Miami. Brooklyn in transition. It's going to be an easy layup for Mikal Bridges, and it's 5-2. Brooklyn with an early lead, and the Heat's offense looks lethargic 2.5 minutes into the game. Herro gets the Jaquez. He'll line up a top of the key triple. Short, no good. Rebound fought for. Herro comes up with it. Top of the key triple. Kaboom! In the good words of Eric Reed. 5-5. Shout out to Tyler Herro knocking down his first shot of the game. Jaquez Jr. 0 for 3 to start the ball game. All 3 wide open looks from beyond the arc and could not convert. Good defense by Jaquez on Mikal Bridges. Makes him pass it up. Now Cam Thomas drives in on Triple J, and he forces a turnover. Great defense from Jaquez Jr. Can't score, but gets it done off defensively. Heat the other way. Now it will be Tyler Herro. 2-man game with Adebayo. Herro picks up his dribble, swings it to Lowry. Now to Jaquez Jr. He'll line up a 4th 3 of the game. Misses it. Rebound offensively by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy spin layup, good, and the Heat take their first lead of the game, 7-5. Jaquez Jr. 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. Rough start for him, but good ball movement by Miami and good crash of the glass. Royce O'Neal lines up a 3 from the left wing. That's no good. Rebound Adebayo. Good defense from Miami. Butler the other way, and there is going to be a foul called on Brooklyn. Off-ball grabbing of Bam Adebayo, and it's 7-5 Miami after 4 minutes. Tyler Herro, I expect a good game for the young man from Kentucky. Flame says, is everyone wearing white headbands? Everybody but Herro or Kyle Lowry in the starting lineup. 2-man game between Herro and Bam, and it results in an easy Bam slam, 9-5. Good pick and roll action by the 2 best players for the Miami Heat in this early part of the regular season. Yes, I know Jimmy Butler is the best player on the team, but in the regular season he has not been. Turnover forced by Miami. Jaquez Jr. with it. He'll push. Lob it to Bam, and it actually was a shot attempt by Jaquez Jr. He went to go lob it to Bam. It wasn't there, so he had to quickly pivot. He threw it up on the rim like a floater, and Bam Adebayo got the miss in the putback slam. 11-5 Miami lead. Timeout Brooklyn. Adebayo with an early 6 points for the Heat. And it is very clear to me that at least in the regular season, Bam Adebayo is going to be the best player on this Heat team. And I actually expect Bam Adebayo to be the person who is most likely to make an all-star team for Miami. So type your 13s for Adebayo. I see Gavin typing 22 for Jimmy. I want to see 13s because Bam Adebayo has been the best player for the Miami Heat in the first 4 games and 1 quarter. Shout out to our main man, Bam, taking that. This is his 7th year in the league now? Yeah, because he spent 2 years before Jimmy. It was Jimmy's third. Jimmy's first year was Bam's 3rd. So this is his 7th year. How crazy is it that Adebayo is in his 7th NBA season? Crazy. Gavin Morgan, Kane, Ron Baker, Flame, Jay Green. Oh, type in those 13s. Continue to spam it. Yami getting in on the action. Shout out to Yami. What's up, Kel? Saying, think Philly will push for LaVine. I actually don't hate that take. I see that as a very high possibility. Shout out to Reaper. I just tweeted it out. Bam Adebayo is the best player on the Heat. He is. Bam Adebayo is the best player on the Miami Heat. Kel saying Bam is our future. I agree. Shout out to Renol Crooks, Maya's World. Type in those 13. Jay Green asks, Miami could possibly get LaVine. What do you think about that? I actually think, I wouldn't say it's going to happen, but I think if there's one player at the trade deadline that the Heat are most likely to acquire if they try to swing big, it is Zach LaVine. Chicago's going to be bad. The Bulls are not a good basketball team. They are going to sell at the trade deadline, and if the Heat are looking to acquire a starting backcourt piece that can give the Heat more offense, I think Zach LaVine is the guy. The question is, how would a LaVine-Herro backcourt fit? Because I'm not trading Herro for LaVine. I'm not. I would have, like last year, but I don't think I would do it anymore. I would only trade for LaVine if you could keep Tyler. If you could keep Tyler. I'd only trade for LaVine if you could get him for like Lowry and maybe a couple first-round picks. Salary matches, and then first-round picks. That's all I would do LaVine. I'm saying. Play has resumed at the Kaseya Center. No lineup changes for either team. Mikal Bridges will line up a triple out of the break. Misses. Rebound Adebayo. Good defense there by the Heat. They have really clamped up Brooklyn early on. Heat in transition. And Bam is fouled off ball once again. Ben Simmons will be whistled for the foul. Just pushing Adebayo to the ground. Scumbag Ben Simmons. I'm kidding. I actually hope Ben Simmons gets right again because he was a talented player. Lost all confidence in himself. In a lot of injuries. Hopefully he gets back on track in his NBA career. Butler inbounds the ball left side out of bounds. Gets it to Adebayo. Adebayo, had Herro there for a second on the backdoor cut. Couldn't find him. Herro will now get the ball at the top of the key. It's a two-man game between Herro and Bam. Herro to the rim. Floater, no good. Rebound Mikal Bridges. Like that look for Tyler, though. Ben Simmons pushes forward. Brooklyn gets the Mikal Bridges as a trailer. Bridges drives in, loses the ball. Who will it be off of? Ooh, good question. Is being... I didn't think about that. It might be on Bally. Which I think DirecTV might have it, though. I'd call Harrison if he's not still here. Or Coop. Call Coop. He'd force a turnover. It was Brooklyn's ball. Outlet pass deep to Jaime Jaquez Jr. It's turned over once again by the Heat. And so the Nets in transition. It's going to result in a Mikal Bridges corner three. Defense good for Miami up until they lost the ball. And then allowed Brooklyn to get in transition, who has been the best transition team in the NBA, almost at the NFL. Jimmy Butler gets an isolation look from the left wing, and he drives inside on Bridges. Pump fakes, draws a foul, and the bucket. Jimmy Butler and one. Mikal Bridges can't guard him. That's the type of stuff I want to see from Jimmy. Stop giving me some bullshit effort on the offensive end. I get you don't give a damn about the regular season, but you got to be at least some offensive threat for Miami so you can win games. Jimmy Butler drives to the rim, draws a foul, and gets the free throw to go. So the three-point play, is converted, and it's 14-8. That's what I like to see out of Jimmy. Need that, man. Need that. Cam Thomas dribbles right. He'll be guarded by Adebayo. You like this matchup if you're the Heat. Cam Thomas ain't going to do shit. Cam Thomas drives in, misses. Bam Adebayo rebound. Outlet pass to Butler. Swatted out of bounds by Mikal Bridges, and the Heat will now have it. Baseline out of bounds. Bam Adebayo needs to lead that pass more. He had Butler on a streak, looking like Tyreek Hill out there, but Adebayo underthrows it a little bit, and it was ball tipped out of bounds. Josh Richardson checks in for Miami. Tyler Herro will be the first man to sit on the bench. Jaquez Jr. drives in and turns it over. Jaquez Jr. has been really bad offensively early in this game. Nets in transition, easy layup for Lonnie Walker, the former Miami Hurricane. Bam Adebayo in transition, Euro step all the way to the rack. He's fouled by Ben Simmons, and Bam Adebayo will head to the free throw line to look to extend this Heat lead. Second foul for Ben Simmons. Just tweeted out, Jaime Jaquez Jr. is really good defensively, but has struggled with his offense, turnovers, missed shots. Big-time struggles for Jaime Jaquez Jr. offensively in this game. Show some love to my Twitter, at Nic_Rohloff. Not Ben Simmons. Bam Adebayo makes the first free throw. 15-10 Miami. He's got 7 points and 5 boards already. Adebayo looking good early, and I'm glad I took his more than 32 points, rebounds, assists on Prize Picks, because he's now got 8 points and 5 assists. Already got 13 points, rebounds, assists, and we're not even through the first quarter yet. Oh, that's the wrong score. Sorry about that. It is 16-10 Miami. Lonnie Walker isolating on Jaquez Jr. Deep mid-range step back. Good. Good bucket from the young man, Lonnie Walker. Josh Richardson, first man off the bench for Miami. He pick and roll with Adebayo. Floater, no good. Rebound offensively by Butler, and it's put back up and in. It's 18-12. I like the activity from Jimmy Butler in this game. Ben Simmons drives in on Bam Adebayo. Nothing, so has to kick it out. That's just how elite Bam is. It's swung to Mikal Bridges in the corner for a triple, and it's good. Mikal Bridges knocks down his second triple of the game. It's 18-15. Butler drives in offensively the other way, and he's fouled. And now number 22, Jimmy Butler, will head to the line for a pair. Butler looks very active offensively, which I don't like to see for my Prize Picks, but I like to see it for the Miami Heat. Spam your 22s. Let's go, Jimmy. This looks like an actual person who wants to play basketball today. He wants to play basketball today, and it's not often that you see Jimmy look like he wants to play during the regular season. Shout out to 22. Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy. Butler's first free throw is good. 19-15 Miami. I agree with Gavin. Brooklyn is not very good. This is a must-win game for the Heat. You can't lose at home. First 2 home games against Detroit and Brooklyn. Got to win those. Gotta win those. Gotta win those. Butler goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and the Heat now hold a 5-point lead, 20-15. 4.5 to go in this first quarter. Watford checks in for Brooklyn. Haywood Highsmith, his first action of the season. Here it is as he checks in for Jaquez Jr. And he immediately forces a steal. It's the Heat in transition. And Adebayo with a big-time slam, 22-15. God, Bam is so good. Immediately gives up a bucket on the other end. He lost focus defensively there for a second. But my goodness, is Adebayo taking a leap in his 7th year in the league. 22-17. Adebayo has it on the right side. Drives baseline, gets to Jimmy Butler. Butler out to Highsmith. Highsmith left wing 3. Kaboom! Haywood Highsmith with a triple. His first basket of the new year, 25-17. Highsmith's shooting has been so improved. It looked like in the regular or preseason, and I'm glad he could play for this Heat team. Maybe unlocks another catch-and-shoot weapon for Miami off the bench. I'm actually fired up. The Heat are getting healthier. Caleb Martin is really the only main guy alongside Kevin Love that is out. But, man, Highsmith being back is huge because it's more good defense by Miami off the bench and good three-point shooting. I absolutely love that Haywood Highsmith is back. Heat lead 25-17 in the first quarter with 3.5 minutes to go. And before we talk more about the game, shout out to Prize Picks. The 150 people watching need to know about Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. The best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I have so much fun playing Prize Picks. I made some selections on this game that I'll get to in just a moment. But outside of your normal daily fantasy sports, you can tail other Prize Picks creators, if you will, like Andrew Schultz, the comedian. He makes Prize Picks. He plays Prize Picks every day. You can follow him into battle, or you can follow me into battle, because I have this selection right here for tonight's game, which I took more than Tyler Herro, 22.5 points. He hasn't scored that much early on. He's got, I believe, 3 points, so I need Herro to get going a little bit offensively. But I also took Adebayo more than 32 points, rebounds, assists, and he has 10 points, 5 rebounds, so he is well on his way to hit that mark. I took less than Jimmy Butler, 19.5 points. He already has 9. Jimmy Butler looks good early in this game. And then I also took less than Cam Thomas, 25 points in this game, and he only has 1 point, so I like where I stand there. But go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Shout out to Prize Picks, my favorite daily fantasy sports platform on the market. I play them every single day. You see my picks for today. Join me right now. Today's Super Chat menu, 140 people watching. If you want to make this a party, we can on a nice little Wednesday evening. Any Super Chat is a beers cheers. Shout out to Axie for getting tonight started, allowed me to crack on my beer. If you're a first-time Super Chatter, we're chanting your name in the comment section and in the chat. $10, I'm taking shots of tequila, 1,800. $20, I pour the entire Happy Dad into a Murbanga and chug the entire thing. And then at $50, you unlock the jersey of the game. I throw on my Heat uniform that I brought to the office and rock it for the rest of the stream. So if you want that to be unlocked, $50 total. That's how it does. If you want to make this party, we appreciate any Super Chats. Way to leave a nice little tip in the cookie jar, if you will, because we do all of our content for free. It helps us grow. It helps us do more streams. Duncan Robinson checks in for Kyle Lowry. So the point guard on this lineup is Josh Richardson. It's a two-man game with Jimmy and Bam. Jimmy drives right, step back, loses the ball, but he is fouled. So Jimmy Butler has a chance to put the Heat up by 10 by going to the line for a pair. Gavin Morgan continuing to span Brooklyn is bad. They are not great. They're not the best team in the NBA, that is for sure. Butler misses the first free throw, rattling it out. I just tweeted out, it's so nice to have Haywood Highsmith back. And 2 years ago, would you have ever thought we would be tweeting out, it's nice to have Haywood Highsmith back? I certainly did not expect to be tweeting that. King Mystics, are you ever going to come down here and watch a live Heat game? I hope so, as Butler makes the second pair. It's tough to get away because our work schedule is so busy, but I'd love to come to Miami. I've been to multiple Heat games at the Kaseya Center. Well, actually not the Kaseya Center because it wasn't named that when I went, but I'd love to get back and watch this Heat team live. Brooklyn the other way, knockdowns a triple from the left wing. I didn't really see who hit it, but it is now 26-20. Miami lead. Bam Adebayo heads to the bench. In comes Thomas Bryant. Duncan Robinson pick and roll with Bryant. Swings it in the corner to Josh Richardson. Richardson now ball moves it around. It's going to be Butler, Josh Richardson, 4 on the shot clock. He's going to have to make something happen. Butler drives in. It was Richardson. Could not get it to go. That'd be nice. There you go. Chicken plate with mac and cheese and broccoli. Brooklyn the other way. Who is that? Someone hit a three for Brooklyn. I didn't see who that was. For Brooklyn, now 4 for 9 from beyond the arc, and the Heat's 9-point lead quickly down to 3 after 2 straight triples. Now the Heat turn it over. Lonnie Walker in transition, fouled by Butler, and now the Nets have a chance to cut this lead even more. 2 minutes to go in that first frame. 150 people watching, 41 likes. If you want the Heat to win, like the video. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Hit that like button. There's no harm. You love the Heat, like the video. Don't jinx it. What's up, James Hicks? James Hicks, go Heat. Chase says, this gives me vibes of listening on the radio as a kid, but this is helpful having moved away from South Florida recently. Well, Chase, that's what the goal is here. Bring you play-by-play like it's radio. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, whenever I quick order it, it always says Chase's name. Heat pick and roll. Thomas Bryant gets the dish by Duncan Robinson. Bryant with a little face-up action and knocks down the free throw line jumper, 28-25 after Walker made both of his free throws. Heat get a stop. Brooklyn misses a three. Miami the other way. Herro now controls as he subs in for Butler. A little crossover for Herro. Left wing three. No good by Tyler, but I like that little move. He freed himself up for a three. Looking the other way, all the way to the rack. Layup, good. Who is this dude? Brooks? I actually have no clue who this is, but he's had now 2 threes and a layup. Minute to go in the first quarter. Herro pick and roll with Bryant. Herro drives in. Out to Duncan Robinson in the corner. Doesn't like it, so swings it all the way back. It's going to be relocated to Thomas Bryant on the right block. Bryant faces up his man. Hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson, pump fake. Wide open corner three. Could not convert. Good move by Robinson, and he could not finish. Gaming says you're one of my favorite commentators. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Brooklyn the other way. Watford lines up a triple. All glass. Absolute brick by Watford. Rebound Haywood Highsmith. He could go 2 for 1 if they want to. Herro looks like he does, but slows it down, and maybe the Heat just settle for the good look. Nope, Herro is going to go 2 for 1. Left wing three. Bang! Tyler Herro with a triple to put the Heat back up 4. He's got 6 points. That might have been a little bit of aggressive to go bang there. Usually you got to save that for the big moments, but I really wanted to bang one out. Wink. Herro will defend. He shot a little late, so it's a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. But Lonnie Walker goes early, lines up a triple, misses it, but he's fouled. Oh, Tyler. Herro fouls Lonnie Walker while shooting a three. Herro saying Lonnie Walker kicked out. There's 5.5 seconds left on the game clock here. Oh, Walker misses the first free throw, so I guess ball doesn't lie. Is that how that works? It certainly does. So Heat will have last shot of the quarter. What's up, Navdeep? Hopefully I'm saying that right. 150 people watching, 50 likes. Continue to hit that like button. Walker makes the second free throw. Former Miami Hurricane, already mentioned on stream once tonight. I love Lonnie Walker. I thought he was going to be so good. Was believe late lottery pick, or was he just outside the lottery? He was between picks 13 and 16, I believe, by the San Antonio Spurs. I was convinced he was going to be a stud. But he's been bounced around the league the past couple of years. He makes the third free throw. It's 31-29. Josh Richardson brings it up for Miami. Richardson, hesitation, shoots a mid-range jumper. Can't go, but he'll get the foul call. Ben Simmons slapped him on the hand while Richardson went up for it. And Josh Richardson will get 2 free throws. They're going to review to see if Josh Richardson got the shot off before the clock expired, because if he didn't get the shot off, then the foul wouldn't really come into play. But as things currently stand right now, so they called the foul on the original call was a foul. They're going to review to see if Richardson got the shot up. I believe he did. Let's watch it here. Oh, yeah. Hold on. He got fouled at 1.3 seconds, and Richardson got the ball up at 0.5 seconds. This is clearly a foul, and Josh Richardson will get 2 free throws before the first quarter ends. And another interesting part of this foul on Ben Simmons, it is Ben Simmons' 3rd foul of the game. So the former number 1 overall pick is going to have 3 fouls after 1 quarter of play. 1 quarter of play, and he already has 3 fouls. Oh, Benjamin Simmons. So they are going to award Josh Richardson 2 free throws with 1.3 seconds left in the quarter. My dinner just came. Shout out to Flower Child, man. The best dinner you can get here. I got broccoli, grilled chicken, and some gluten-free mac and cheese. It is fantastic. So if you see me eating things, that's what it is, my dinner. Richardson has a chance to put the Heat up 4 going into the second quarter. Razor says, roll eating well tonight. Yes, I will. I don't get to eat good dinners often, but this is certainly one of them. Richardson makes the first free throw, so 32-29. Josh Richardson as a 6th man is so dangerous for Miami. He is so damn good. So good as a 6th man. I wouldn't hate if he was input in the starting lineup, but Richardson missed the second free throw. Rebound Ben Simmons. That's the end of the first quarter. 32-29, Heat lead. Heat lead after 1. Like what I've seen out of the Heat. Good offense. Good defense for the most part, but still gave up 29 points there. Late surge by Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges had a couple 3-pointers that helped further their offense along. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. We are 81 subscribers away from 6,000. Help us get to 6K subs. Join the channel today. If we get to 6,000 subscribers on this stream, I am going to do a beer bong for free on the Super Chat menu. It usually costs $20. I will do it for free if we get to 6,000 subscribers tonight, 81 away. And if you do subscribe, you'll see this number go up a little bit. I think it's one of the most electric things that we have here at YouTube, Chat Sports. You get to see the number go up like that. Whoever subscribed, let me know in the comment section. I'll show you some love. I'll show you some love. And Cito says, watching from Mandai City in the Philippines. Hopefully I said that right. I got to be honest. I'm not the best with pronunciations of like cities and even people's names. I feel horrible, but I'm just not good at it. But shout out to you. Band Poyo or TV. Hopefully I said that right. See the example. Says me. Shout out to you for subscribing. And shout out to whoever just subscribed as well to get us to 5,921. Shout out to Band. That's what I'm going to call you. Band. Go Band for Band. Go Band for Band. Actually says decent first quarter. I agree. I like the offense. I like Bam Adebayo is a phenomenal player. He really showed that in the first quarter. Jimmy Butler even showcased some willingness to score the basketball, which is always nice to see out of 22 during the regular season. The only thing bad about the first quarter was Jaime Jaquez. He played really good defensively, but Jaime Jaquez Jr. was horrific on the offensive side of the basketball. He went, I believe, 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. Also had a pair of turnovers. Jaquez Jr. really struggled. The 18th overall pick, making his second career start. He started on Saturday night against the Timberwolves alongside Nikola Jovic, as well. All right, second quarter getting underway here. Same lineups for each team. Actually, that's a lie. Starting lineup for Brooklyn checks back in. Dorian Finney-Smith drives by Haywood Highsmith, goes right into Thomas Bryant. Great defense by Thomas Bryant, forcing a miss. Ball airballed, went straight in the air. Ball fought for. It's going to be out of bounds off Miami, and there's 1.1 seconds left on the shot clock. So you got to play good defense for 1 second here. Come on, Miami. Force a stop. Inbounded, Mikal Bridges wide open three. Luckily missed it. Rebound, Duncan Robinson. How do you let Mikal Bridges get that wide open? How do you let that happen? Got bailed out, though. Two-man game between Duncan Robinson and Thomas Bryant to lob the TB. Oh, it's a poster! Thomas Bryant head tap! Head tap by TB! Sign it for him, Thomas! Sign it for him! Mikal Bridges the other way. He misses a layup. Rebound, Thomas Bryant. Heat lead 34-29. You'll see that highlight. You'll see that on SportsCenter Top 10 from Thomas Bryant. Shout out to him. And now, unfortunately, he does commit a personal foul in the other way, a legal screen by Thomas Bryant. Here's the replay. Dorian Finney-Smith, I'll see you on SportsCenter Top 10, posterized by Thomas Bryant. Cam Thomas, pull-up jumper the other way, no good. Haywood Highsmith with the rebound. He'll push for Miami. Slow it down. Tyler Herro had a wide-open three, didn't take it. Now he loads up a three. Good! Tyler Herro, straight on triple. Herro's third three of the game. He's got 9 points. Love what I'm seeing out of Tyler Herro this year, man. He's had a couple rough games efficiency-wise against the Timberwolves and against the Pistons, but the other two games he's been terrific, and he's been good early on here. Dorian Finney-Smith misses an open three. Rebound Miami. Chance to extend this 8-point lead. Herro gets a screen from Thomas Bryant. Herro swings it out to Duncan Robinson. Robinson drives in. Left-handed layup. Can't get it to go. Smoked it. Had a good look at it. Had a good look. Couldn't convert. Nets the other way. Cam Thomas drives baseline. Turnover. Good defense by Miami. Now they look to push. Duncan Robinson out to Josh Richardson. Richardson to trailing Highsmith. Now to Herro. Herro drives inside. Pull-up floater from the mid-range. Good! Tyler Herro pushes the Heat's lead to 10, and Herro is in double figures with 11. Tyler Herro looks fantastic in this game. 4 for 6 from the field, 11 points. Cam Thomas the other way, tripped up by Duncan Robinson and fouled. Heat lead by 10. Let's go Heat, and let's go Tyler Herro. Actually, you're completely right. Keep it up, Herro. I got 15 and a half more for him on PP. Love that. Love that. 150 people watching. Let me know who you got, MIA for the Heat or BKN for the Nets. Royce O'Neal inbounds it to Ben Simmons. Simmons with a handoff to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith guarded by Highsmith. Now to Royce O'Neal. Deep three from the left wing, no good. Rebound by Bryant. The Nets have really struggled offensively in this game. Herro gets to the Thomas Bryant at the top of the key. Bryant hands it off to Robinson. Robinson doubled. Now gets it to Josh Richardson. Richardson locates it to Haywood Highsmith in the corner. Highsmith turns it over. That's a bad pass by Haywood Highsmith, looking for Thomas Bryant inside. Horrible decision by Haywood Highsmith. Royce O'Neal finds cutting Dorian Finney-Smith. He goes up for a poster. Blocked! Oh, they're going to go foul! Haywood Highsmith blocked Dorian Finney-Smith. And they're going to call a foul. Let's watch the replay. Oh my God, this is as clean as a block from Haywood Highsmith as I've ever seen. And Eric Spoelstra is going to use his challenge. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is going to be overturned. Frank Nelson, you're right. That is as perfect as a block as you will ever see on a dunk attempt. Dorian Finney-Smith initiated the contact on the body. Haywood Highsmith got all ball. Eric Spoelstra, timeout challenge, and the Heat will get the ball, I believe. Actually, there'll probably be a jump ball because they didn't have possession when the foul was called. So, Great defense by good defense by Haywood Highsmith. Just tweeted it out. That was an unreal block by Haywood Highsmith. Unreal block. Really showing his impact he can make on the defensive side of the ball. Razor says we should keep our timeouts if the coaches call the challenge is right. Yeah, the Heat will keep their timeout and get another challenge, I believe. I think, did they put that in there this year where you get one right, you get another one? I think they did. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong on that. That was a great block. Heat Lifer 2, what's up? What is up? Let's get this win, please. Yeah, Ron Baker says yes, they did. I believe they did. I just need to double check. Sometimes I doubt myself. But like the NFL rules almost, where they, what's it called? If you get 2 challenges. If you get both right, you get a third. I like that rule for the NBA, where if you get your one right, you get a second. Reaper saying Bam and Herro are amazing. They are. They're the future of the Heat as things currently stand, and they're showing why today. They're fantastic. You wonder how much a Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo 1-2 duo would be able to do in the postseason. Probably need a really good surrounding cast. I'm not going to say they'd be able to win a championship, but so the call is overturned, and they actually are awarding the Heat the basketball. I wasn't sure if they were because I didn't know if they had possession when they called the foul, but they do give Heat the ball. Bam Adebayo is not in currently. He's sitting on the bench. Herro is in, though. Herro finds a curling Duncan Robinson. Robinson gets it back to Herro with 5 on the shot clock. Herro breaking down Dorian Finney-Smith. Herro's going to have to put it up. He gets it to Thomas Bryant. He gets it up late at the shot clock. Nicked the rim. I don't actually think that should be a shot clock violation, but they're going to say it is. So Heat turnover. Brooklyn forces a shot clock violation after the TO. King Poppy says, watch Jimmy ask for a trade after this year. I hope not. Ben Simmons at the top of the key. Hands it off to Mikal Bridges. Bridges now to a cutting Royce O'Neal. Floater, no good. A rebound, Herro. Herro will push the pace for Miami. Finds Richardson in transition. Back to Herro. Herro pump fake. Left wing 3. No good. That would have been Herro's 4th 3 of the game. Nets looking to throw it deep in transition. Good safety work by Duncan Robinson to knock it out of bounds. What's up, Matthew? What's up, young man? How's it going? Ban says you think Bam gets 11 points in the first half. He has 10, so I expect him to get one more bucket before the half. Cam Thomas lines up a left wing 3, good. So the Heat only lead by 7 now. Tyler Herro on a curl, falls to the ground, looking for a foul. It's not called. Cam Thomas in transition, deep 2. That's no good. Rebound Richardson. Deep to Herro in transition. Easy layup. Little cherry pick action by Tyler Herro. And he is now up to 13 points. 41-32. Miami leads. Ben Simmons drives in on Thomas Bryant. Tough right-handed layup goes. That's what that bucket right there shows why there's still some hope around the league that Simmons can return to good form. Josh Richardson lines up a straight-on 3. That's no good. Oh, Thomas Bryant, what an offensive rebound, and he's fouled in TB. The young man from Rochester, New York, is going to go to the free throw line. No. What do you got there? What's in the little box? Interesting. Thomas Bryant's going to head to the line to look to extend this Heat 7-point lead. I agree, Frank. The turnovers haven't been great for Miami, but almost everything else has. He makes the first. As Band was asking, Bam is checking into the game For Thomas Bryant, next time out, Jimmy Butler checks into the game. I'm looking to see who's going to sit. Tyler Herro's going to head to the bench. Herro got 13 points on, I believe, 5 of 8 shooting. No, 5 of 9. Excuse me. Both free throws made by Thomas Bryant, 43. Mikal Bridges, miscommunication by Miami, and he's going to get all the way to the rim for an easy layup. Don't love that. Don't love that. Jaime Jaquez Jr. will also check in the next time out. I assume that will be in for Haywood Highsmith. Richardson, handling the rock for Miami, gets it to Thomas Bryant on the post, guarded by Ben Simmons. Bryant gets it to Duncan Robinson. D-Rob back to Bryant, two-man game. Now to Richardson for a 15-foot baseline jumper. No good by J-Rich. J-Rich has struggled in this game. Simmons with the rebound and the push. Now to Dorian Finney-Smith. He'll bring it back out and slow things down. To Lonnie Walker in the corner for a triple. That's no good. A rebound, Thomas Bryant. Richardson will push a little bit for Miami. Duncan Robinson on the left wing. Robinson looking inside to Thomas Bryant. Gets it to him at the free throw line. Bryant facing up Dorian Finney-Smith. TB drives inside, gets to the rack, and lays it up and in. TB flex on him is too big for Dorian Finney-Smith. Great bucket by the backup center. He now commits the foul on Ben Simmons. Flex on him. As Razor says, flex on him, TB. Flex on him. (45-36), 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the half. Bam, who just checked in, almost forced a turnover. Frank says, is that ramen? I'm eating grilled chicken, roasted broccoli, and gluten-free mac and cheese. That should have been a foul on Ben Simmons. Bam actually got the steal and was knocked down to the ground. Simmons gets to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker carries it. You don't see it often, but Lonnie Walker is called for a carry. Oh, I didn't know they called those in the NBA still. I didn't know they did that. Nice. Lowry has it. Heat shooting 50% from the field today. Things you love to see. Bam at the top of the key. Gets it to Duncan Robinson. Back to Bam. Two-man game. Bam drop off pass to Jimmy Butler. Now to the corner for a Lowry triple. Good. Kyle Lowry knocks down the corner three. Good offense by Miami. Gets a wide open three. And they lead by 12. Good defense by Miami. Good offense by Miami. They look like a really good basketball team tonight, which is things you like to see. Brooklyn the other way. Royce O'Neal looks like he traveled. No call. It's going to be Jalen Wilson, the former Kansas Jayhawk. He misses the layup. Rebound to Adebayo. He'll push. Guarded by Wilson. Go to the rack, Bam. Bam can't guard you. Now it's Royce O'Neal. He can't guard you either. They're going to double Bam. Now swung around. D-Rob, wide open three from the right wing. No good. Here comes Brooklyn. Ben Simmons drives in. They're going to call foul. I thought that was good defense, man. Thought that was good defense. Thought it was good defense. Second personal foul called on Jaime Jaquez Jr. Simmons' first free throw, no good. The dude still can't shoot a jump shot. The jump shot is still broke for Benny Boy. I like him. I like his game, but that jumper is B-roke. B-roke. Misses the second free throw. Jimmy Butler drives inside for Miami, misses. Rebound fought for. Royce O'Neal comes away with it. Nets in transition. Now the best fast break team in the NBA through the first week and makes a layup. 38-48. Lonnie Walker converted it for the Nets. Lowry gets at the Bam on the right wing, guarded by Simmons. He's got 3 fouls. Attack him, Bam. He won't foul you. Bam Adebayo post fade looking like Kevin Garnett out there, and he knocks it down. What a bucket from Bam Adebayo. 12 points in this first half. God, Bam is special, man. Bam is special, man. Cam Thomas the other way for Brooklyn. Finds Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons just missed a wide open layup. Wow, that's embarrassing. Bam with the rebound. He'll push the other way. Gets it to Robinson. Triple from the top of the key. Kaboom. Kaboom. 53-38. Heat lead by 15. They're on a 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Kaboom. Royce O'Neal the other way. The Heat look energized and good tonight. Thomas drives inside. Layup, no good. Rebound fought for. It's going to be off Miami, and Brooklyn will have the ball. Baseline out of bounds. Heat look good. The offense is flowing. The defense is picking up. Really good basketball being played by the Miami Heat, who hold a 15-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the final quarter of the first half. But let me give a shout out to Prize Picks, the sponsor of today's Heat Report. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for first deposit match up to $100. The best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. And you can combine the NBA, you can combine the NFL, you can combine the World Series game tonight as well. And hell, when college basketball comes around, you can also pick some basketball selections as well. I love Prize Picks, and if you head to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS, you'll get that first deposit match up to $100. And if you actually look at this game, I made some selections for tonight in this Nets Heat game. I took more than Tyler Herro, 22.5 points. He's got 13 points, so he's on his way to eclipse that number. I took less than on Cam Thomas. CT, I should say, has really struggled in this game so far. Not going to eclipse that number as it looks like right now. He's got 4 points on 1 of 7 shooting. I'm taking less than Jimmy Butler, 19.5 points. He's got 10. I took more than Bam Adebayo, 32 points, rebounds, assists. He's got 20 right now, so that looks good as well. You can take my picks. You can fade my picks, but all you got to do is go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS, and get that first deposit match up to $100. I promise you this right now, you will not regret it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well, at Nic_Rohloff. I'm going to get work on my Twitter game. I tweet about the Heat on a daily basis, but I want to tweet more during games. So if you see me look away to the side during game action and it looks like I'm typing, that's probably because I'm firing off a tweet. Let's go. One thing that stood out to me so far about this Heat team is like you could criticize their scoring and their defense, but the backup center position is no longer a problem for Miami. It has been, but Thomas Bryant is so dang good. Thomas Bryant has been so good for the Heat, man. Razor says we have our bigs. We do. Bam and Thomas Bryant, a great starting center, backup center combination. Great. You're not losing as much as you were with Thomas Bryant checking in. Tyler Herro checks back in, and it's the Heat starting lineup. And they force a turnover. A travel off the inbound. It was Cam Thomas. He has really struggled in this game. Razor, you're right. Now we need to find our long-term starting point guard. I agree. That's why I wanted Jalen Hood-Schifino, the point guard from Indiana, in the draft. But unlucky, the Lakers picked him 1 pick before we were up. Jaquez Jr., left wing 3, no good. And Jaime Jaquez Jr. has really struggled in this game, and that struggle will continue. Lowry steals it in transition. Heat now go the other way. Herro all the way to the rack, blocked out of bounds. It'll be baseline out of bounds for Miami, leading by 15. DJ says, Friday I am coming with it. Payday. Let's go, Nick. Show some love to my boy. We will be live for Friday night against the Wizards, so make sure you join us. And apparently DJ is going to be with us, ready to roll and have a good time. Razor says Triple J tends to struggle versus the Nets. How can you say he tends to struggle? This is the first time he's ever played the Brooklyn Nets. Love you, Razor, but that one doesn't make too much sense. 2 minutes to go. Dos Manitos. Cam Thomas goes baseline. Nothing there. Cut off. Swings it back out to Lonnie Walker. It'll be swung around and turned over. Heat force another turnover. Heat in transition, and they give it right back. The one negative about the Heat tonight is they have turned the ball over a lot. A lot. Cam Thomas to the rack. Blocked by Bam Adebayo. The Heat in transition. It's, oh my God, Jaime Jaquez Jr., what are you doing, dude? The Nets will get a wide open 3 the other way. Cam Thomas misses it. Lonnie Walker goes up and fouled. Oh my God. What is Jaime Jaquez Jr. doing? What is he doing? The Heat force a turnover. Heat forced a turnover. They had a 4-on-1, and Jaquez Jr. threw it to the Nets. What is he doing? I don't know if he's just sped up right now and is rushing everything, but Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been horrible. Actually bad. Lonnie Walker makes both free throws, and it's back to a 13-point game. The Heat have turned the ball over 13 times and still lead by 13. Imagine if they only turned it over 7 times. This could be a 20-point game right now. Keep your eye on that if this game gets close late. Herro and Bam pick and roll. Herro 3 from the top of the key. Good! Tyler Herro with his 4th triple of the game. He's got 16 first half points, and that gives the Heat a 16-point lead with a minute to go. Shout out to Herro being fantastic in this game. He has been my hero. I know that pun gets used a lot. I like to use it. Nets answer with a 3 of their own, so it's 56-43. Butler and Bam with a 2-man game on the left side. Butler drives all the way to the rack. Blocked by Royce O'Neal. Good defense by the former Utah Jazz. What do you call him? Former Jazz? Yes. Royce O'Neal now the other way. Lines up a deep 3 and knocks it home. That was Steph Curry range by Royce O'Neal, and he makes it. And the Heat lead cut to 10 with 30 seconds to go. So the Nets did a good job of going 2 for 1, and now they will get final possession of the half. Herro at the top of the key will get a screen by Bam. Now gets a double screen from Lowry. Gets it to Kyle Lowry. Lowry pump fakes it. Gets the Jaquez Jr. for a corner 3. That's no good. Rebound fought for. Bam Adebayo comes away with it. Shoots a free throw line jumper. No good, and that will be the half. 56-46. Jaquez Jr., man, has been really, really bad in this game. Really bad. $56-46 at the half. Oh, Mr. DJ! I'd say the most legendary Heat Report super chatter. DJ with a $2. Let's go chat. Nick needs a beer. And you know what that means? Any super chat tonight, no matter what the amount, is a beer's cheers. Razor knows it. Shout out to Mr. DJ. Shout out to Mr. DJ. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. That's your DJ. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, well, this is our Super Chat menu on our stream tonight. First time Super Chatter, we're chanting your name in the chat. We're chanting your name on stream like we did for DJ, even though he wasn't a first time Super Chatter. If you do Super Chat, you will get that love regardless. But if you're a first time Super Chat, I'll spam your name on stream. Any Super Chat, like you saw, is a beer cheers. I'm taking a sip of my Happy Dad. I got a watermelon cracked open right now. $10, which we haven't got one today, but would be a 10 or a shot of tequila. I got that 1800 locked and loaded on my left hip. $20 is a beer bong where I put a Happy Dad, the entire thing, in this little contraption right here. It's called a Murbanga, and I chug it all in 8 to 10 seconds. Actually, 8 to 10 is selling myself. It's more like 4 to 5. I can absolutely house a beer out of this contraption. I can. And when we get to $50 total, if we get to $50 total, we unlock today's Heat jersey of the game, which unfortunately that player is on the team and he has not played tonight yet, unfortunately. So that might have been a hint of who it is. But for $50 total, if we cross that threshold, I will put that jersey on. Oh, shout out to Miss Boots Gibson. Another legend at the Heat Report, always tuning in, always watching, always commenting, I should say. And now sending in a $2 super chat. Shout out to Miss Boots Gibson. Actually, you may or may not be right. You may or may not be right. Miss Boots Gibson, shout out to you. Go mother effing Heat. Shout out to Miss Boots Gibson. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Miss Boots Gibson. Actually, you may or may not be right. John G says, Herro's been balling. Told you on your first watch party he's going to shock the whole NBA. I hope you're right, John G, because after the Heat struck out on Damian Lillard, the biggest need for Miami was three-point shooting and scoring from the perimeter at a more efficient level. And everybody's hoping that Herro could just be that guy, and we wouldn't need anybody else other than Tyler Herro to be that third scoring option for the Heat. Because when you got Jimmy as your number one, Bam as your two, all you need is Herro to be more efficient and create your own and create for others in the biggest moments when the defense tightens up and the lights are the brightest. So hopefully Herro can become that guy. He's averaging 25 and change points per game through four games so far. Hopefully that continues to rise. He's a 25-point per game scorer type of guy. And if he is a 25-point scorer at the All-Star break, I think Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo could be representing the Heat in the All-Star game, which would be pretty awesome. And hopefully Herro is able to perform like he is in the regular season in the postseason as well. T says the Cam Thomas roller coaster, not reliable. I agree. He'll give you 30 in 3 straight games, and then he'll come out and give you a 1-for-9 4-point stinker like he has tonight. Inconsistent basketball player. A lot of promise, a lot of potential, but it's all about consistency in the NBA. All about consistency. All about consistency. Shout out to Frank Nelson, who just followed me on Twitter. Shout out to you, Frank. Shout out to you. Little follow back. Little follow back. Little follow back action. What's up, Mr. Geo? How's it going? Heat lead by 10 at the half. I'll read off some stats here in a second, but I want to see what you guys think of the Heat's performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F? I'm giving it a B. They played really good defensively, allowing only 46 points, and the Nets are shooting 37% from the field. They've limited the fast break points for Brooklyn. And I'm giving it a B+. The reason why it's not an A with a 10-point lead and 56 points at the half is because of turnovers. He'd have turned the ball over 13 times. It's been very bad for Miami in that regards. Jaime Jaquez Jr. has played horrific. Got to be honest. Horrific. Miss Boots Gibson saying B+. Jay Green saying B+. Robin typing B. Yami typing B. Razor typing B. JR says, okay, I'm back. What I miss. Herro has 16 points at the half. Bam Adebayo has played very well played really well as well. Ron Baker saying B. Seems like most of the chat is in agreement on how the Heat played in the first half. James 6 saying B. Now the one thing we're going to need here is the Heat not to shrivel up in the fourth quarter. That's what we need to do. JR says, by the end of the season, Nick will need knee braces. Hopefully not. I'm working out every day, so hopefully that will strengthen my muscles. Therefore, I don't have to have limitations like that. But I'd be lying if I said my feet didn't hurt at the end of these streams. I'd be lying, and I'm an honest guy. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you. Let's run through some first half stats here. Tyler Herro leading the way offensively for Miami. 16 points. 6 of 10 from the field. 4 for 6 from beyond the arc. That is some impressive stuff from Herro, putting on a display shooting-wise in this game. Also has a pair of assists. I like what Herro has done offensively in this game. He's been very, very good. Bam Adebayo also been terrific. 12 points for Adebayo, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. This has been a masterful performance from Bam Adebayo, showcasing why he's the best defender on the planet with the 2 steals and 2 blocks in one half of basketball, but also displaying his ability to be an offensive juggernaut as well. Those 12 points on 5 of 6 shooting, including that fadeaway from the baseline. That was just an incredible post move. I like what I've seen from number 13. He has been an absolute stud. Jimmy Butler also played well in that first half. 10 points, 3 of 6 from the field. He has 4 rebounds as well. Jimmy Butler looking like someone who wants to actually play basketball. Tyler Herro, Adebayo, and Butler, your 3 best players, have combined for 38 of your 56 points. That's the stuff you need to see out of your big 3. Shout out to Thomas Bryant as well. 3 for 4 from the field, 8 points for TB, 4 rebounds in 10 minutes. If you're getting 18 minutes of Thomas Bryant and you're getting 12 points, 8 rebounds, you are never going to complain about that. Thomas Bryant playing a really good brand of basketball for the Miami Heat. He has played terrific. Someone who has really struggled in this game, Jaime Jaquez Jr., the UCLA Bruin, the rookie 18th overall pick, getting his second start of the year since Kevin Love banged up and not playing today. Jaime Jaquez Jr., 2 turnovers, 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3. Jaquez Jr. has been horrible in this game. Now, I will give Jaquez some credit. He has been good defensively, 2 steals and a block. But Jaquez Jr. has been so bad offensively that it's kind of really soured his defensive performance. Because he's been good defensively. But when you're that bad offensively, that's what we're going to talk about. Van said, man, what's up with Cam? Good Heat defense. And listen, Cam Thomas is a very up and down player. Up and down for Cam Thomas. So he'll give you the 3 straight games of 30-plus points, averaging 33 a night in the first 3 contests. But you got to live with the games that you're going to get, like this one. You're going to get games like this, Bands. You're going to get games like this. Bucks are getting shelled tonight. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what I'm seeing? 145 people watching. Shout out to all of you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Do the Rangers close out the World Series tonight? Do they do it? Do they do it? Joe asks, how confident are you in this team? Scale of 1 to 10. If you're asking confident in this current roster's ability to win an NBA title, I say 3 of 10. I'm going to be blatantly honest with you guys, 3 of 10. Bam is good. Tyler Herro has played well. Jimmy Butler, when it matters, will play well. Just don't know if this team is going to be able to compete with the Denver Nuggets, the Boston Celtics. Those teams are so talented. The Milwaukee Bucks, Phoenix Suns. It's going to be honest. With the roster the Heat currently have, I don't know if they're going to be able to compete with those teams in 7-game series. Now, the good news is that there's a lot of change that can occur from now until April, May, and June. Maybe at the trade deadline, the Heat make a big move, like a DeMar DeRozan and a Zach LaVine. I got my eyes on the Chicago Bulls to see if they sell. Maybe the Raptors look to sell, and the Heat go for Pascal Siakam. That could be an interesting name as your starting power forward, someone that could give you 25 a night and score at all 3 levels while playing good defense and a good winning brand of basketball. Be an intriguing addition, but I think Pascal Siakam could be a really good one, could also hand a little bit, and it would create one of the best defensive front courts the NBA has really ever seen because Pascal can defend, and you could run switches between Bam, Jimmy, and Pascal Siakam where they could all guard 3 through 5. It'd be a very interesting player. I see Mitchell in the chat by Mr. Gio. Donovan Mitchell will not be traded midseason. Donovan Mitchell will be a trade target for the Heat this upcoming offseason. There is no doubt about that. But Donovan Mitchell will not be someone the Heat looks to acquire during the regular season. The Cavs are too good of a team to sell off a piece like Donovan Mitchell. Someone's asking if I'm eating ramen. I'm not. I'm eating grilled chicken, mac and cheese, and roasted broccoli. Shout out to shout out to Flower Child. Shout out to Flower Child. I'm checking scores around the league. The Celtics are hammering the Pacers. They're going to win. Go to 4-0. They're up by 25, dude. Thanks, John G. John Wick says, I'll take LaMelo Ball. I don't know if I would. I like LaMelo Ball. I think he's a good player. But when I think of people that would fit in the Heat culture, LaMelo Ball might be at the bottom of that list. Like, let's be real there. LaMelo is a talented offensive player. But the only way he is good and effective is if he handles the ball and has a high usage rate. And I'm talking usage rate of 35%. 30 and close to damn near 40. And he doesn't play defense either. I don't see him as a Heat culture guy. I know we joke about Heat culture. Some of it's a joke, some of it's not. But he legitimately would not fit on the Miami. I don't think he would fit, man. Not think he would fit. The Timberwolves are hammering the Nuggets at home, up 16 in that first half. Oh, second half is back. And the second half starts with a Cam Thomas step back left wing mid-range shot. That's no good. Rebound to Kyle Lowry. So the Heat get a stop right away. Tyler Herro gets the Bam Adebayo at the top of the key. It'll be a pick and roll now between Butler and Kyle Lowry. Nothing there. Butler now in the corner. Sings it out to Lowry. Lowry left wing triple. Rattles it home. Kyle Lowry gives the Heat a 13-point lead. Lowry's second triple of the night, 59-46. Now, John Wick, I don't know if the Timberwolves would ever trade him unless he requests a trade, but I would absolutely want Anthony Edwards to be a Miami Heat basketball player in the future. Lonnie Walker starting the second half. He'll line up a three. It's no good. Lonnie Walker, I'm trying to see who he started in place of. I think it's Mikal Bridges. Lonnie Walker starting the second half instead of Mikal Bridges. Fascinating to see him take the bench. But Heat got the miss, and in transition, it's Tyler Herro all the way to the rack for a layup, and good. Herro in transition, little hesitation, cross on Lonnie Walker, straight to the rack. Hey, laid it up and in. Herro gives the Heat a 15-point lead, and he's even going down the other court going, hey, lay it up. Tyler Herro, 18 points. Heat, 15-point lead. Let's go, Heat. Let's go, Heat. And an early timeout for Brooklyn. Spam your 14s for Tyler Herro. He has played fantastic in this game. 18 points for the young man, leading the way for Miami offensively for the second straight night, or second straight game, I should say. 35 points on Monday against Milwaukee. He's leading the team with 18 right now. Razor, Yami, Frank typing those 14s. Axie joining in. John Wick. Tyler Herro has been phenomenal. Continue to spam those 14s. Raider Sancho! Raider Sancho! Chicken French! Chicken French! Chicken French! Chicken French! Shout out to Raider Sancho from Rochester, New York, my hometown. Also, Thomas's Bryant hometown. The backup center for the Miami Heat. It's a Rochester 585 party on the Heat Report. Shout out to you, Raider Sancho. Appreciate you tuning in. Hit that sub button, too. Why not, Raider Sancho? I don't know if you care about basketball, but, hey, shout out Rochester. Join the channel. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Axie, Jay Green, John Wick, Heat Lifer, Robin, James Hicks, all typing those 14s. Herro, you are my hero tonight, leading the way for 18 points. He has been terrific in this game. And really now, this is the fifth game of the season for the Heat. DJ also typing those 14s. The fifth game for Miami. They have now gotten 3 good Tyler Herro performances, 2 bad Tyler Herro performances. 3 good ones, 2 bad ones. So I'll take it. Raider Sancho saying just subbed for you. 585. Shout out to Raider Sancho. And Sancho, I know you're a big hitter over there at the Raiders Report, which I'll be on stream, by the way, with the Raiders Report after this game. This is our Super Chat menu today. First time Super Chatter, chat your name, any Super Chat, no matter how big or small. We're taking a sip of beer. Cheers. $10 is a shot of tequila. $1,800. $20 is a beer bong. You know that deal, Raider Sancho. And then when we get to $50 in total, I'll throw on today's Miami Heat jersey of the game. Shout out to you, Sancho. Lonnie Walker drives in for the Nets, guarded by Jaquez Jr., and he's blocked out of bounds by Jaime Jaquez Jr. Listen, I know Jaquez has been very, very bad offensively, but we got to be honest here and just take a look at the facts. Jaquez has been unbelievably good defensively. Looking like they're going to call foul on that? That is some horse shit. That was great defense by Jaquez. I can't believe they called a foul on that. But either way, Lonnie Walker getting 2 shots at the line. He makes 1 of 2, so it's a 14-point lead for Miami. God, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Kyle Lowry on the left wing, guarded by Cam Thomas. Lowry lobs it to Jimmy Butler. Butler goes up with it. A lot of contact, no foul call. Brooklyn now comes the other way. Lonnie Walker kicks it out to Cam Thomas. He'll line up a triple from straight on, and he gets it to go. So after the timeout, a quick run for the Nets to get the lead down to 11 for Miami. Two-man game between Bam and Herro. Herro drives left, pull up, mid-range. Good, nothing but net. Herro is absolutely cooking with gas. 63-50 Herro. Unbelievable performance. That's now 20 points for Tyler on 8 of 12 shooting. Lonnie Walker drives in on Jaquez. Jaquez forces the miss. Good defense from the first-round pick. Herro in transition. Drives left. Back to Bam. Bam guarded by Simmons. I like this attack by Bam. Bam, hesitation. Spin back. Bucket from the mid-range. Lead back up to 15. Bam, Adebayo, and Herro. Lead me, young men. Lead me. Bam, 14 points, 10 boards. Lead me, young fellas. Royce O'Neal drives in, swings it all the way to Dorian Finney-Smith for a left wing three. That's good. This Nets team is hanging around. Herro the other way, quickly drives in, stops, kicks it out to Jaquez Jr. He pump fakes. Jaquez swings it all the way to Lowry. Lowry right wing three, no good. That'd have been good offense by Miami. Brooklyn the other way. Good transition defense by Miami. Walker has it at the top of the key. He drives in, stripped by Herro, and it's going to be off Lonnie Walker. Miami basketball. Herro got beat, but used his intelligent IQ to knock it out of his hands, and it went right off his hands. Raider Sancho, did you ever go to a Razor Sharks game? I did, Raider Sancho. I went to a couple. Not many. I played a lot of sports myself, so I never really had the time, but I did go to a couple. How about Blackhawks games? Are you a lacrosse guy, Sancho? My family and I went to a couple of those Blackhawks games. Are they Blackhawks? I think, yeah. No, Nighthawks. Wow, that's bad on me. Nighthawks, excuse me, not Blackhawks. Tyler Herro has it. He drives in on Cam Thomas over to the rack, goes up. A lot of contact, no foul call, but an offensive rebound by Jaime Jaquez Jr. and putback. Jaquez Jr. gets on the board finally and ends his horrible shooting night. Heat lead by 14. Cam Thomas guarded by Herro. Thomas drives inside, goes in on Jaquez Jr. Jaquez Jr. with good help defense forces the miss. Heat in transition. It's a 5-on-3. Bam slows it down, had numbers, doesn't take it. Bam, spin move. Free throw line jumper, short, no good. Actually would have liked Bam to reverse that for a wide open three on that one. Only time I think Bam a little too aggressive there. Dorian Finney-Smith drives in on Butler, spins around himself for mid-range and knocks it in. 67-55. And like I said, this Nets team is just hanging around. Shout out Sancho. Jimmy Butler, step back three. No good. Don't see Jimmy take those shots often, especially in the regular season. Lived in the War Memorial as a kid watching the Amherst. That's sick. Bam Adebayo with the rebound. Good defense from Jaquez Jr. again. Butler in transition. Out to Herro. Corner three. Oh, no good. Offensive rebound by Jimmy Butler, though. Kicks it out to Lowry, and he'll slow it down. Jaquez Jr. posting up Cam Thomas. He'll face him up for a mid-range jumper. No good. Offensive rebound fought for. No good. Here comes Brooklyn the other way, and Dorian Finney-Smith will get an easy layup in transition to cut this lead to 10 points. 57-67. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Yeah, we should have talked about that, Mr. Gio. Bam Adebayo has officially been named the Heat's new captain. It has been OG Udonis Haslem for the past, I don't even know how long. Felt like 10, 15 years it feels like. I don't know how long it actually was. Now it's Bam Adebayo. Bam facing up inside, misses the 10-foot jump shot, in and out. Foul called, I don't know on who. I think it's on Brooklyn, so Heat will retain possession. Oh. They go the foul on Bam's shot, and Bam will have the free throw line. Bam has 14 points, 11 boards to pair up with a couple of steals, a couple of blocks, and a couple of assists. Adebayo's first free throw, front rim and in. Heat's lead back up to 11. My more than 32 points, rebounds, assists for Adebayo looks good. He's at now about 29, 30 if he makes this free throw. Adebayo front rim and in again. And the Heat have a very nice 69-point total. Very nice. Very nice. Mr. Gio's or Robin says, where's Love? Kevin Love has injured. He was inactive for this game. Cam Thomas has at the top of the key. Drives right inside the Darian Sharp, who misses the shot. They're going to call a foul on Jaquez Jr. That's a bad call. It's a bad call. Heat Lifer says UD maybe started 2007, 8 captain. I don't know exactly the year where he started being the Heat's team captain. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back at it. I'll have to look back at that. Back at it. Back at it. Shout out Gunna. That song's crazy. Look back at it. That beat is crazy too. I don't know who made that beat, but whoever did knew what they're doing. Josh Richardson checks into the game for Tyler Herro. Day'Ron Sharp misses the first free throw, so the Heat's lead stays at 12 for the time being. This Heat rotation is going to be dangerous when Caleb Martin comes back. Robin's right. Heat, listen, they don't have a lot of elite scorers on the team. They don't. Call a spade, but they are one of the deepest teams in the league. A lot of people that can contribute to winning basketball. Josh Richardson into the game. Same thing with Haywood Highsmith. Jimmy Butler spin layup on Cam Thomas. Too easy for J-Butt. Easy layup, and it's 71-58 Miami. He's got 12 points. He is as Butler. Brooklyn looking to stay around in this game. It's going to be Mikal Bridges, corner 3, who did not start the second half. Very interesting, but does start this half, or it's now big into the game. He could not make the 3. Heat the other way now. Butler drives inside, looking like he smells blood in the water, and he is fouled. So Jimmy Butler will have a chance to get to 14 points going to the line. Kane says, Nick, what do you think of Udonis Haslem after he played for the Heat the longest time? I think Udonis Haslem is the 4th best Miami Heat player of all time. And when I say 4th on Miami Heat all-time list, Jimmy Butler misses the first free throw, by the way. And obviously, he's not when you look at players that have played for the Heat, he is not the 4th best player that has ever played for Miami. But when you think of what he did for the team, what he did for the city of Miami, what he did for the fan base, I think Udonis Haslem is 4th. And to be honest, I think if I had to rank Miami Heat all-time basketball players in terms of on-court impact, locker room impact, city of Miami impact, and overall impact on the team being good, D-Wade will always be 1. Number 2 is LeBron because he helped bring 2 championships to Miami. Number 3 is Jimmy Butler for what he's done over the past 4 seasons because he's had an unbelievable stretch with Miami. And then I think number 4 is Udonis Haslem. I really do think that. If I had a 5th, maybe a little Glenn Rice action. Nah, I go Alonzo Mourning. I'll go Alonzo Mourning for 5th all time on Heat. Haywood Highsmith, wide open triple at the top of the key. Good! Haywood Highsmith makes his second 3 of the game. His three-point shooting is so improved, man. So improved. Dorian Finney-Smith looks to answer with a 3 of his own. Does. 75-63. Brooklyn just hanging around. Hanging around. Raider Sancho says, we got to get the Chat Sports Studio to try garbage plates. That and chicken French, Raider Sancho. Those are the 2 things I got to get the studio to try. Because they've never tried and they don't even know what garbage plates are, Raider Sancho. It's crazy. Lowry forces a turnover. Outlet pass to Jimmy Butler. Butler, pump fake, easy, layup, goes. Heat lead back up to 14. Kyle Lowry, give him credit, has played very well defensively in this game. Very well. Got to show some love to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Bridges dumps it inside. Layup, good. Heat running small ball lineup. Haywood, Highsmith. No, Bam's still in the game. I'm sorry. Layup good for Brooklyn, though. Bam and Adebayo backing down Day'Ron Sharpe. Shimmy shake. Post fade from the baseline. In and out. Good move. Could not get the finish. Thomas in transition. Thomas inside. Stripped by Kyle Lowry. But ball will be off Kyle Lowry. And the Nets will retain possession. Baseline out of bounds. Heat lead 67-55, or 77-65, excuse me, with 3 and change to go in the third quarter. Frank, it's because of how much he's getting paid. Kyle Lowry's a good role player in the NBA right now. But the problem is Kyle Lowry's getting paid $29.7 million. And when you're paying someone that much, and he's your third highest paid player on the team, you expect more output from someone who's your third highest paid player on the team and getting damn near $30 million. But he's still a serviceable player. You are right about that. Day'Ron Sharpe drove in and got an easy bucket on Thomas Bryant, and then Thomas Bryant commits an illegal screen on the other end. So a bad little sequence there for Thomas Bryant, and the Heat lead only 10 points with 3 minutes exactly to go in the third quarter. Before we get to the fourth quarter, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor on today's show, and that is Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. I'm getting that link and promo code in the live chat for you guys. Prize Picks is my favorite daily fantasy sports platform on the market. And if you're like Axie and myself, you can go use some of these specials and promos to get a chance to win some money at Prize Picks. And I made some picks for tonight's game as well, and we'll give a little update on how these are going as well. I had more than Tyler Herro, 22.5 points. Herro has 20 points as we currently sit, so Tyler certainly on pace to finish that and get that more than. I took more than Bam Adebayo, 32 points, rebounds, assists. He's got 30 right now, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, so he needs 3 more, and he will hit that more than. I took less than Jimmy Butler, 19.5 points. He's got 15, so that could become very, very dicey. There's no doubt about that. Then I took less than on Cam Thomas, 25 points, and he's 3 of 15 from the field, 9 points. So I also like where I stand on the Cam Thomas front. You can pick my selections as well, or you can just go against me and fade me, is what they call in the business. At prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for that first deposit match up to $100. Appreciate Prize Picks for hopping on board and supporting the stream and the Heat Report. They are legends. Show some love to Prize Picks down below. Sign up with them today. You will not regret it. Heat lead by 10, 3 minutes to go until the fourth quarter gets underway. Until it gets underway. Dude, the new city jerseys for Miami stink. I don't care what people say. The Heat culture, black and red jerseys, they stink. What are your thoughts on them? Let me know in the comment section. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. Finish this dinner here so we're locked in for the fourth quarter. I will say, though, about the jerseys, I actually like the shorts, but I hate the idea of Heat culture being on the jersey. Thanks. Play resumes, and Trenton Watford with a float layup No good, but is fouled. He will head to the line. Ron Baker, did you buy the jersey? Oh, might buy the shorts. Well, I actually agree. I think you might have commented that before I said it, but I agree. I think the shorts are cool. I just don't like the heat culture part of it. I know we talk about heat culture all the time. It's a real thing. But I don't need to freaking see it on the jersey. If I'm going to be honest. I don't need to see it. A 9-2 run for Brooklyn. It's an 8-point game. Duncan Robinson drives inside, kicks it to Haywood Highsmith. Highsmith drives left, floater off glass, no good. Rebound Brooklyn. Here comes late game struggles for Miami once again. It's not the fourth quarter yet, but we know how well documented these fourth quarter struggles have been. Cam Thomas drives right on Duncan Robinson, hangs, double clutches, and lays it up and in. What a bucket by Cam Thomas right there. Impressive score, and the Heat's lead is down to 6. But we got a technical. Cam Thomas given a technical foul after the basket. So the Heat and Jimmy Butler are going to get a free throw. And Butler takes an advantage of it. He's got 16 now. Cam Thomas looked at the official, slapped on the wrist, said, "You missed it," and he gets teed up. Raider Sancho saying F LeBron. I'm not the biggest LeBron guy myself, but you can't deny that he is a top 2 basketball player to ever play. And he brought 2 championships to Miami, so can't hate him too much. Butler checks out. Tyler Herro back in for the final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Excuse me. Hopefully not, Frank Nelson. I don't want to see another Heat-blown lead. Not want to see another Heat-blown lead. Interesting lineup for Miami right here. Inbounded to Bryant. Now Duncan Robinson lines up a triple. That's no good. Rebound Haywood Highsmith. No, it's going to be Brooklyn. Here comes Trent Watford for the Nets. Back to Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas will lead the scoring charge for this Nets lineup, and he gets all the way to the rim, and a foul will be drawn. So the Nets have a chance to cut into this 7-point Miami lead. This Heat team, man. This Heat team. Name you someone who likes blowing leads as much as the Miami Heat. Oh, man. Is this another here we go situation? Here we go again. Hope not. Cam Thomas made the first free throw. 72-78. Minute and a half to go. Thomas' second free throw is good, so now the Heat's lead down to 5. Need Herro to take over this final stretch in this third quarter. Herro gets to his spot on the baseline. Pull up midi. No good. Rebound fought for, ultimately corralled by Brooklyn. Here come the Nets. Cam Thomas smelling blood in the water. Thought about a mid-range jumper, didn't take it, and resets the O. Gets it right back. Guarded by Josh Richardson. Great defense by Jay Rich. He'll force an air ball. Rebound fought for. It's the Heat. It's a 4-on-2 break. Tyler Herro in transition. I think he had a layup and elected not to take it. Kicks it back out to Duncan Robinson, who drives in for a layup, and he lays it in. So D-Rob, 55, gets a bucket, 80-73. Mikal Bridges all the way to the rack for Brooklyn and scores with ease. Back to a 5-point game. Seesaw, here we come. Back and forth we go at the Kaseya Center. 38 seconds left in the quarter. He can go 2 for 1. Tyler Herro dribbles left, swings it to Richardson. Wide open right wing 3. No good. Rebound Brooklyn. Josh Richardson 0 for 5 from the field in this game. And then Cam Thomas turns it over. What a play by Highsmith to force a turnover. They call 8-second violation. Either way, 22 seconds left in this third quarter. Heat will have last possession of this frame. Tyler Herro, I imagine, is going to initiate the offense for Miami. Let's see here. Herro isolating on Mikal Bridges. 10 to go. We'll get a screen from Duncan Robinson. Now gets a screen from Thomas Bryant. Bryant finds Josh Richardson. Wide open corner three. Kaboom! Corner three by Josh Richardson, who gets a perfect pass from Tyler Herro. Great play by 14 to recognize how the Nets were defending him on that final possession. Found Josh Richardson wide open, corner three. Kaboom! Josh Richardson gets on the board. 83-75. Heat lead as we enter the final frame. And you guys know what that means. It's fourth quarter time. Span those fours. Span those fours. Spam those fours. Spam those fours. Spam those fours. Spam them, baby. Come on. We got Frank Nelson, Razor, Axie, Yami, Chico. What's up, Chico? C. Zenny, Axie, Robin, DJ, Brandon. Spamming those fours. You want the Heat to close out this game? Spam those fours. Spam those fours. Spam those fours. It's fourth quarter time. Come on. Come on, Robin. Jay Green. Jay Green. Jay Green. Jay Green. Zenny, DJ, Mr. DJ. What's up, Mr. DJ? Axie says no turtling. Yeah, it would be nice if the Heat didn't choke in this fourth quarter and just struggle. It would be nice. It'd be nice if they could finally put together a good fourth quarter when they go into the fourth quarter, not trailing by 15. Frank Nelson spamming those fours. Jorge, Robin jumping in on the fun. Spamming those fours never hurt nobody. Raider Sancho also joining in on the fun. Raider Sancho, next time I'm in Rochester, which I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know when the next time I'm going to visit. Let me know what restaurant you guys go to watch the Raiders games. I know there's a certain one that's like actually semi-close to where I live. I live in Hilton, and I think it's in Greece. But quickly before the fourth quarter begins, Super Chat menu for today's stream. Chant your name if you're a first-time Super Chatter. Any Super Chat is a Beers Cheers. Shout out to the 3 people that have sent in Super Chats tonight. $10 Super Chat equals shots. A $20 Super Chat is a beer bong. And if we get to $50 in total, I put on the Heat jersey of the game. We're about $40 away. So maybe we can hit there. Maybe we can't. Fourth quarter action underway, and it starts with, I thought it was going to be a Haywood Highsmith corner 3, but it's actually going to be a Duncan Robinson triple from the left wing, and he can't convert. So no bucket for the Heat to start off, and the Nets answer with a 3 of their own. So a nightmare start for Miami, as it's already down to a 5-point game. Duncan Robinson has it on the right side. Swings it to Tyler Herro. Herro isolating Lonnie Walker. Drives in, kicks it out to Haywood Highsmith. Corner 3 by Highsmith is good. Shout out to Haywood Highsmith, his third 3 of the game. He has been phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal. Literally, he looks like P.J. Tucker out there. Literally P.J. Tucker. Corner 3 for Brooklyn doesn't go. Rebound Bryant. Outlet to Herro. Herro's going to push. Herro thought about a pull-up 3, doesn't take it. Now swings it to D-Rob. Robinson on the left side, doesn't like anything. We'll get it back to Herro. Herro drives left and dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. Thousand Eyes, what's up? Raider Sancho is in Texas now? What? Nets almost turn it over. Good defense by Josh Richardson. They're going to say it's Brooklyn no ball. Raider Sancho, that's crazy. Well, good for you getting out of Rochester. I'm not the biggest fan, but you caught me by surprise. Chico's saying Struth's better than Robinson. They go back and forth. Also, should have mentioned this sooner. Shout out to Eric Spoelstra. It's Eric Spoelstra's birthday today. I know we're in the middle of the fourth quarter, but spam those HBDs for my guy, Eric Spoelstra. His 1,200, by the way, 1,200 career games coached. Brooklyn knocks down a triple from the right side, and it's back to a 5-point game. Got a little bit of a seesaw game upon us right now. 2 minutes down in the fourth quarter. Heat bench getting outscored by 13. Highsmith, right wing three, looking to answer. Can't convert that one. Haywood Highsmith, I believe 3 for 5 from beyond the arc. Still take that every day of the week. Watford the other way for Brooklyn. All the way to the rack, and the bucket is easy. And the Heat's lead is already down to 3, 86-83. Miami in the fourth quarter. Oh boy, here we go again. I swear to God, if the Heat blow this game, I am going to freak out. But make sure you do subscribe. 180 people watching. Sub for Heat Dubs. We're at 5,927. We've picked up about 16 subscribers on the stream. Let's get a surge in subs right now. Let's get to 5,940. If we get to 5,940 and pick up 13 subs in the next minute and a half before play resumes, I'm taking a shot at tequila. Hit that sub button. Sneakerhead, no, Bam did not get hurt. He did not get hurt. He is checking back into the game, I believe, now. Jorge is Triple J playing. Yeah, Jaime Jaquez Jr. is playing, but he has been horrible. There's one sub, 12 more to go. Can we continue to climb towards that 5,940 number? Jorge's in Mexico. Shout out to you. There's another one. Can we get to 11 subscribers before play resumes? Let's hit there. Let's get there. 5,940 is the goal. Let's hit there. They're showing Tim Hardaway Heat highlights on the screen right now. He was a dog, man. Tim Hardaway, probably the best point guard in Miami Heat history. When you really think about it, he was so good for Miami. I think he was the best. I think he's the best point guard of all time for Miami. Here's another one. 10 more to go. Herro, he's got 20 points, I believe. Let's see how many points Tyler Herro has. Tim Hardaway crossover was nasty, man. 20 points for Herro. 20 points. 20 points for Tyler. Another sub. 9 more to go. Can we get to 5,940? I might do jumping jacks. Oh, we lost one. Dad. That's draining. It's draining. For someone who's already sleep deprived, I did not need that. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. If you like what we're doing here at the Heat Report, watch parties, news, rumors, hit that sub button. 10 minutes to go. Adebayo, who did not play on Monday due to an injury, is back, and he is performing very, very well. I think he's getting entered back into this game, and the Heat have been outscored 8-3 in this fourth quarter. The Heat were up by 10 at the half, only lead by 3 now. Adebayo did check back in. It's a Herro pick and roll. Bam gets it right away in that right block. He's going to be immediately double-teamed. And he was fouled. Yeah, Trent Watford can't believe it, but Watford hit him in the head. Jason Tatum's in the chat asking if I'm a Patriots fan and a Heat fan. I might be. People in my family are Patriots fans. So that's kind of how I became a Patriots fan. But no one in my family watches the NBA, so that's how I became a Heat fan. No, it's random, and I might not like it, but it's how I live. Bam Adebayo has it left block. He turns it over. Oh, boy, here come the Heat turnover issues again. Ben Simmons in transition. It's going to be a wide open Lonnie Walker corner three, and it's good, and we are already tied. Oh, boy. Here we go again. The Heat are going to heat. 86-86. Tyler Herro dribbles left, step back, left wing, three, in and out. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't want to overreact, but Ben Simmons the other way, misses a lob layup. Rebound, Haywood Highsmith. He pushes. Josh Richardson, wide open, right wing, three, in and out. Rebound, Ben Simmons. It looked like, oh, but a turnover. That goes to Herro. Herro layup. He's pinned by Ben Simmons. Herro, do a reverse layup, dude. Oh, what are you doing? Royce O'Neal drives in, finds Watford, wide open, corner three, good. And the Nets take the lead. Oh, the Nets are on a 14-3 run in the last 3 minutes. Down 16 in the second half. Now lead. Oh, my God. First lead for the Nets since 5-2. Bam Adebayo inside, and he is fouled going to the rim. Oh, man. Jason Tatum says, I've seen a lot of Patriots, Heat fans, and Dolphins, Celtics fans. I actually have seen that combo pretty often myself. I'm not going to lie, JT. Kane said, yeah, my older cousin was a Patriots fan, so I joined him when I started watching football. And I'm more of a diehard than he is now, unfortunately. Tyler Herro with a quick score, so it's 89-88. And shout out to Mr. Gio for the $2 super chat. Hopefully this turns around the vibes. Herro's got 22 points. Mr. Gio, hopefully you turned around the vibes for the Heat. Moving screen by Brooklyn, turnover, Heat basketball. Shout out to you, Mr. Gio. Speed in the chat saying we can never hold a lead. I agree. We are the worst fourth quarter team in the NBA. Worst fourth quarter team in the NBA. Oh, come on. Come on, Miami. Come on. Come on. Bam Adebayo. Oh, my God. What a flop by Ben Simmons. Adebayo drives inside. Layup. Good. Bam Adebayo flex at him. Heat retake the lead. Soft-ass Ben Simmons tried to flop. Royce O'Neal the other way. Quick three. Good. God damn it. Defend the three-point line. Defend the three-point line, man. Bam Adebayo at the top of the key, guarded by Simmons. This is a matchup Bam should take advantage of. Bam looking to give it up, gets it to Duncan Robinson. Robinson swings it to Herro. Herro isolating on the right wing. Drives in. Tough fadeaway mid-range shot, no good. And the Nets quickly turn it over. Looked for Brooks deep down the sideline. Incomplete pass out of bounds. Kane says, Nick, your cousin is going to hate me because I'm an Eagles fan and Eagles beat the Patriots on the first week. I don't hate the Eagles. Even though the Eagles beat my Patriots in the Super Bowl, I do not hate the Eagles. I do not hate the Eagles. Spike in the audience, 220 people watching. If you want nonstop Heat videos all year long in the regular season, in the postseason, in the offseason, and watch parties as well, hit that sub button right now. We cover the Heat better than anyone else. Adebayo, top of the key. Hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Jimmy Butler checked back into the game, by the way. Robinson drives inside. Kicks it out to Josh Richardson. Richardson drives right. Easy floater. No good. Offensive rebound Adebayo, though, and then he is stripped. How do you miss that, Josh Richardson? It was a point-blank layup. Come on. Nets drive in. Almost turn it over, but it's corralled. And Jacques Vaughn will call a timeout. Josh Richardson is 1 of 8 from the field, man. 1 of 8 from the field. 6.5 minutes to go. Nets lead by 2. The Heat led as much as 16 in this game. 16! And now they trail by 2. The fourth quarter struggles for Miami seem to linger large once again. And one last time before we get into fourth quarter mode, let me tell you guys about Prize Picks, our sponsor for today's show. PrizePicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks is my favorite daily fantasy sports app on the planet. I use them every single day, and I made my selections on the Heat Nets game as well. And you can not only look at my picks, but you can look at other people's picks like comedian Andrew Schultz. You can tail them, you can fade them, you can do it all. And in my picks today, I have more than Tyler Herro, 22.5 points. He has 22, so I need a half a point for Tyler. I took less than for Cam Thomas, 25, and he is at 13, I believe, so I like my chances there. Less than Jimmy Butler at 19.5. He has 16, so that one's close. And I took more than Bam Adebayo, 32 points, rebounds, and assists, and I believe he has hit that mark. So I'm 1 for 1. Need a point from Tyler and Jimmy and Cam to stay under for me to cash out on Prize Picks. And you can cash out on Prize Picks as well by going to prizepicks.com/CLNS, using code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. Link and promo code is in the live chat and description of this stream. Shout out to Prize Picks. Trail by 2, 6.5 minutes to go, 250 people watching. Hit that sub button. We're at 5,933. Subscribe for Heat Dubs. Sub for Heat Dubs. Let's watch this number climb. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. Who's the starting five? Today's starting five was Bam, Jimmy, Herro, Lowry, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. And you're right, Bam and Herro have been carrying. UPSC says who will win? It's a great question. I hope the Heat. If the Heat fall to 1-4, we got problems. Salvo says subbing for dubbing. Love that. Thousand Eyes says, when Tyler Herro is by far your leading shot taker, a 1-4 record is quite appropriate. Listen, you said it, not me. Kyle Lowry checks in. So the lineup is the Heat's 4-man lineup. And then instead of Jaime Jaquez Jr., it's Josh Richardson. But hit that sub button. Sub for Heat Dubs. We'll check back in on this number shortly. But let me know who you got and hits the side button. Watford drives it on Lowry. Misses. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets take their largest lead of the game, which is 4 points. My God. Lowry has it on the left wing. Looking to dump it inside the Bam. Does get it to Adebayo. He's guarded by Watford. They're going to double team Bam here. Got to have better spacing if you're Miami. Got to have better spacing. Bam drives it into Lowry. Kicks out to Lowry. He drops it. And then they're going to have to chuck it up. And it's a shot clock violation. 17 turnovers for Miami. This offense in the fourth quarter stinks. Fourth quarter stinks. This is bad. This is really bad, man. This is bad. This Heat fourth quarter is horrible. Horrible. My God. Oh, man. Lonnie Walker drives in on Herro, kicks it back to Ben Simmons, back to Walker. Walker drives in, kicks the corner for a corner three. Good. Finney Smith gives the Nets a 7-point lead. Jimmy Butler has on the left wing, 16 points for Jay Butt tonight. He drives inside all the way to the rack. Tough layup, good for Jimmy Butler, 97-92 as we approach 5 minutes to go in this game. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Walker guarded by Herro. Walker crossing over, backing him down. Pump fake, fouled. Lonnie Walker's going to the line. Oh, I'm at a loss for words, man. The Heat are the worst fourth quarter team in the NBA. They are horrific. The worst. Lonnie Walker makes the first free throw. 98-92. I agree, Obi-Wan. This is embarrassing. The Nets don't even have Kyrie. How did we choke a 17-point lead? Trail by 6. Walker missed the second free throw. The Heat offense needs to get going. Butler driving, but Bam Adebayo is fouled off the ball. So Adebayo, Heat are not in the bonus, so will not matter. The Heat are a really good offensive team when no one's trying, but as soon as the defense tightens up in the fourth quarter and people actually want to try to win a basketball game, they can't score. This team needs a jolt, man. Needs a jolt. Bam Adebayo gets it off the inbound. Hand off to Josh Richardson. Richardson dribbles left. See, this offense is so bad spacing-wise. Like, what is this possession? No ball movement. And now Jimmy's going to have to try to bail him out in a double team, which he cannot do. Adebayo offensive rebound, put back, good, and one, Bam Adebayo. Chance to cut it to a 3-point game. If it wasn't for Bam Adebayo's pure determination, that would have been one of the worst possessions I've ever seen by the Miami Heat. Big-time offensive rebound by 13, the putback plus the harm, and one Adebayo. And one Adebayo. My God. Chance to make it a 98-95 game. And he nets it. Pun intended. Pun intended. 98-95. 4 minutes and change to go. Ben Simmons has it on the right wing, guarded by Adebayo. Simmons tries to drive in and turns it over. Deflected by Butler. Butler all the way to the rim. Slams it home. Jimmy Butler brings the Heat within one. Good play by Jimmy. 1 point deficit, and Jimmy Butler now is 20 points. Butler reaches 20 points for the first time this season and ends my prize picks, unfortunately. But I want a Heat victory, so I don't care. Royce O'Neal gives it up. Now gets it back. O'Neal drives in and turned it over. Little hook action. Hooked Bam Adebayo on the baseline. It's going the other way. 4 minutes to go, and the Heat get the ball back. The 18th turnover of the night by the Nets. Oh, that's a nasty hook. Chicken wing. Chicken wing. All right, come on, Miami. Retake the lead. 250 people watching. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Butler guarded by Smith. Gets a screen from Josh Richardson. Jimmy Butler drives left on Cam Thomas. Gets to the rim. Cannot finish. That's a shot that Jimmy usually makes. Brooklyn now the other way. 3.5 to go. God damn it. Thomas guarded by Herro. Cam Thomas looking to get a bucket on Tyler. Thomas kicks it out. Dorian Finney-Smith, right corner three. No good. Offensive rebound, Mikal Bridges and one. Kyle Lowry failed to box out, and Mikal Bridges gets the board and put back. Got to get through the basics, man. Got to get the basics. Mikal Bridges just rises over Kyle Lowry, gets the rebound, and goes up. I didn't really see the foul there. I don't know how that's a foul, but my goodness, man. My goodness. Got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. This would be a bad loss by Miami. This would be a bad loss by the Heat. Mikal Bridges, chance to convert the three-point play, and does. It's a 4-point lead for the Nets, 101-97. Bridges got 15 points. Lowry dribbling it up, calls a timeout, and it'll be 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And the Heat trail by 4. 280 people watching. Get active in the chat. Let me know who you got. Will the Heat make a little bit of a comeback, or will the Nets hold on? Type MIA for the Heat, BKN for the Nets. Let me know. 290 people watching. Let me know. Also, hit that thumbs up button. Dan Elliott says Brooklyn. Sweet says Miami. C. Zenny says Miami. Jorge says Miami. Frank says Miami. MJW says it's time to make a move. I agree. Razor says Miami. Axie says, do we have a first-round pick? We do. We do have a 24. We have a 24 first-round pick. Dan Elliott, still type in Brooklyn. Tina says Miami. John says Miami. Terrell Kelly says Miami. DJ says, took too long to take out Duncan Robinson. Don't disagree. Shout out to Dan. Yeah, we're a Heat channel, but we show love to everyone who comments and shows us some love here at the Heat Report. Lowry will inbound it. Heat outscored 26-14 in the fourth quarter. Shocker. Tyler Herro has it left wing. He'll get a screen from Bam. Herro has to make something happen for the Heat. He drives in, gets to the rack. Easy bucket. And one! Tyler Herro. I didn't see the whistle, but it's an and one for Herro. Let's go. Herro isolates Dorian Finney-Smith, who's a good defender, drives in, absorbs the contact, hangs, drops it off the glass. Big bucket from Tyler Herro. Big time bucket. Let's go, Ty. Let's go. Oh, and he misses the free throw. Oh, no. One of the best free throw shooters in the NBA, if not the best. Wow, that's a shocking miss. That's a shocking miss. Bridges drives in. 360 floater, no good. Rebound, Bam. Outlet, Miami. Butler's going to slow it down now. Guarded by O'Neal. He's going to take a right wing three. In and out. Rebound, Brooklyn. I don't know if Jimmy taking a three that early in the shot clock is the best decision. Mikal Bridges drives baseline. Kicks out to O'Neal. Royce O'Neal thought about a three. Doesn't take it. Now kicks it out to Cam Thomas. Thomas guarded by Butler at the top of the key. Now screened. Now it's Josh Richardson. Now it's Herro. Herro guarding Thomas. Three on the shot clock. Thomas, tough step back three. No good. Good box out by Butler, which allows the Heat to corral the rebound. Good box out from Butler. I love that play. Richardson, left wing three. No good. Why is he shooting that so early in the shot clock? That's a horrible shot. It's a horrible shot. 2 minutes to go. Dos Manitos. 312 people watching. Subscribe to the channel. Kyle Lowry commits a foul on Mikal Bridges. The Nets are not in the bonus, but it will be side out for the Nets. Minute 50 to go. Horrible shot selection. 330 people watching. Hit that sub button. Heat watch parties, Heat news, Heat rumors all season long. All for free. Hit that sub button. Mikal Bridges guarded by Josh Richardson. Minute 45 to go. Double teamed by Herro. Swung to Cam Thomas in the corner. Thomas three. No good. Rebound offensively by Brooklyn. Minute and a half to go. Need to stop now. Mikal Bridges guarded by Bam. Bridges trying to cross over Bam. Drives in. Step back jumper. No good. Great defense from Adebayo. Rebound Herro. Here comes Miami. Herro driving inside. Floater off the glass. No good. In and out. Oh, my God. That was a good take. Could not get the finish. Minute to go. Heat trail by two. Heat trail by two. Butler almost with a steal. No good. It's going to be a corner. Dorian Finney-Smith drove in. Easy layup for Brooklyn. Under a minute to go. Brooklyn leads by 4. Miami needs to score. Miami needs to score. 103-99. Herro gets it to Bam. Bam drives in. Bam, pump fake, goes up. A lot of contact, no call. No call. That's a turnover. That's an over and back. They didn't call it. And now Jock Vaughn's going to call timeout for Brooklyn. That was an over and back. Oh, my God. $37 seconds left to go. Heat trail by 4. Nets have the ball. 357 people watching. Hit that sub button if you want the Heat to win. Subscribe for Heat dubs. Sub for Heat dubs. They need a miracle. They need to stop. They need a quick basket. And then they got to play the free throw game. Axie, see your super chat. We'll get to it in the post after the game ends because I do want to talk about that, but I'll take it for now. Oh, my God. That was an over and back. Oh, my God. That was an over and back. My God. Heat trail by 4. If you're just joining us, the Heat have been the worst fourth quarter team in the NBA. And wouldn't you know, they are getting outscored 28-16 in the fourth quarter. Just tweeted it out. Heat are the worst fourth quarter team in the NBA, and they choke again. Disgusting. Disgusting. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Royce O'Neal inbounding it. Gets it to Mikal Bridges. Bridges all the way to the rack. Layup. Good. And they're up 6. Pretty much over. Herro gets it to trailing Josh Richardson. Richardson drives inside to Herro. Corner 3 for Tyler. Good. Tyler Herro makes a tough fall-away 3 to make it a 3-point game. Heat going to try to force a turnover before fouling. Oh, my God, they almost did. What's going on? But Heat still have the ball. They yet to foul. Now they foul Mikal Bridges. I thought the Nets almost turned it over. They didn't. The Heat were looking for a travel call. They didn't get it. And now, I believe it is Mikal Bridges. Let's see, watch the replay. Lonnie Walker jumped in the air to make a pass. Oh my God, he traveled. And they didn't call it. They said Jimmy Butler tipped the ball out of Lonnie Walker's hands. He did not. It should have been a turnover, Miami ball. Oh my God. Bridges makes the free throw. 106-102. I don't think you can challenge that. You can't go back and challenge that. Mikal Bridges goes 2 for 2 from the line. It'll be a timeout for Spo. 107-102. This Heat team is just so bad, man. They are. The Heat can't score in the fourth quarter. They are the worst fourth quarter team in the NBA. And it isn't close. And it isn't close. Alfonso, I agree. How do you not call that travel, by the way? How do you not call that? How do you not call that? Lonnie Walker loses the ball. Jimmy never touches it. Comes down with it. Should have been travel. Frank says if we lose to the Wizards on Friday, if this loss is embarrassing. Thousand Eyes, I see the Malcolm Brogdon. Not going to happen. Why? He's a clutch client who Pat Riley never deals with clutch clients, and he's on the Portland Trailblazers. So that's never going to happen. Never going to happen. I can't believe that Miami choked away this game. 1-4. Unless the miracle happens with 11 seconds to go. I don't know what to do. Is this Heat team even salvageable? Is it salvageable? I don't know what the Heat can do. Lowry inbounding it. Trying to set up a play for Tyler Herro. They get it to Herro. Herro, pump fake, wide open 3. Good! All right, there's some life for the Heat. 107-105. Inbounded, Mikal Bridges fouled. It's 107-105. 6 seconds to go. Tyler Herro has been terrific in this game. He has 30 points once again. Herro has 30 points, and he's made 6 threes tonight. Mikal Bridges is at the line. We need him to miss one. Oh! Thanks the first. 108, 105. We need him to miss this one. We need him to miss. Heat do have a timeout so they can advance the ball. Come on, Mikal. Miss. 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 Come on, Mikal. Choke. Choke. Made it. Now it's over. I don't know how the Heat are going to overcome a 4-point deficit with 6 seconds left. Probably going to do it. That's probably going to do it. How do you choke this away, man? Alfonso says, looks like a rain dance, Nick. I tried everything in my power, man. I tried everything in my power. That's going to be 4 straight losses for the Miami Heat, barring a miracle. 4 straight losses. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, my God. Not to mention, by the way, the Nets playing without Dennis Smith Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie, Nick Claxton, and Cam Johnson. And you lose at home. And you, at one point, had a 16-point lead. This is rock bottom. This is rock bottom. We're 5 games into the year, and we're already at rock bottom for the Heat. 1-4. You lose to a Nets team that's missing 4 rotation players. 3 of them are starters. And you led by 16. Now, the only way you win this game is if you get an immediate catch-and-shoot 3 and you cut to 1-point game with like 2 seconds left. And even then, you don't really have a chance. Lowry with the inbound. Gets it to Duncan Robinson. He gets it up quickly. No good. Game over. The Nets trailed as big as 16. They come back and win 109-105. What a horrific loss for the Miami Heat. 4 straight losses for the Heat. Tyler Herro led the way for 30 points. Bam played well. But a bad loss for the Heat. A bad loss. Once again, the Heat fourth quarter struggles. Oh, my God, dude. This is just so bad, man. This is as bad as it gets. This is as bad as it gets. I actually can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm in disarray. I'm going to film this short. And then I'll break down a little bit here before we sign off. This is unbelievable. Heat lose again. 109-105. Brooklyn Nets take down the Heat in a game that is probably as bad as it gets for Miami. Rock bottom. We're 5 games into the season, and the Heat might have hit rock bottom. It's 1-4 record for Miami. Herro played well, but the story of the game is once again the fourth quarter struggles. The Heat led as much as 16 in this game. 16! And they lost to a Nets team that was missing Spencer Dinwiddie, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, and Dennis Smith Jr. Embarrassing. Jaime Jaquez Jr. played bad. Bam, Jimmy, and Tyler actually played good, and it didn't matter because you got nothing from Jaime Jaquez, nothing from Josh Richardson. The Heat are a horrible offensive team, and they can't score in the fourth quarter. This is a disaster. I don't know where to go here from next. I don't know where to go. It's a train wreck for Miami. My God. My God. Oh, my God, it failed. The recording failed. What is this garbage? Got to redo it. What a joke. What a joke. I guess you'll get to see me do that again because that one didn't register for some reason. All right. Take 2, fellas. Take 2. You'll see it in real time. That chain back in. You don't deserve to wear no train. The Miami Heat have hit rock bottom already 5 games into the season. They are now 1-4 after a 109-105 loss to the Brooklyn Nets. They are the worst fourth quarter team to maybe ever play basketball. I'm not kidding. Outside of the game on Monday where they were already trailing by double figures, they have been the worst fourth quarter team in NBA history. They cannot win. Their offense is horrific when it matters most. They were leading by 16 points against a Nets team at home that did not have Nick Claxton, Cam Johnson, Spencer Dinwiddie, or Dennis Smith Jr. This is a clown show in Miami. Tyler played well, so did Bam. But you got nothing from Josh Richardson, you got nothing from Duncan Robinson, and absolutely nothing from Jaime Jaquez Jr. offensively. It is a clown show in Miami 5 games into the season. What a train wreck. My God. My God. My God. Heat have nothing. No point guard. Nothing. Kyle Lowry stunk it up again. Shocker. Shout out to Axie for this $2 super chat. Pirate Raleigh needs to make a move ASAP. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. I don't know what the Heat should do from here, man. Because who are you going to trade for? They couldn't. This video. This is. All right, I guess that short is not going anywhere. This is a train wreck in Miami. I don't know what to do. I would say trade for like a guy like Zach LaVine or like DeMar DeRozan, but no one is trading someone this early in the season unless they request a trade. So there's nothing you can do. You made your bed, Pat Riley. Now you got to live in it. Or sleep in it, I should say. This Heat team is hurting in a bad way. In a bad way. I don't know what to think, man. This is why you need to trade for Damian Lillard, because you needed more offense. Axie says blow it up. Should they trade Jimmy? I don't know. I say no, but like this Heat team. Swider was inactive, Chico. Swider was inactive. What a bad loss by Miami. Sam's saying it's only 5 games, but 5 games, I've seen all I need to see. They blew a fourth quarter against the Pistons, 19-point lead. They barely won. They were up by 1 against Boston in the fourth quarter on Friday night, and they lost. They blew that game. They were within 7 or 8 points on Saturday against Minnesota in the fourth quarter and lost by double digits. And then you were up by as much as 16 in the second half against the Brooklyn Nets, missing 3 starters and a key guy off the bench, and you lose by 4 points. You got outscored in the fourth quarter, 34-22. This team stinks, man. This team absolutely stinks. This team is bad. Bad. Bad basketball team. My God. You got a combined 71 points from your 3 best players. You got nothing from Jaquez Jr. Nothing from Duncan Robinson. The only bench player that really gave you anything was Haywood Highsmith. Haywood Highsmith. Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro were your leading scorers. My God. My God, man. I am disappointed. I am disappointed. Listen, I got to hop off here and go to the Raiders report and help them out. But if you want me to stay live, send in super chats. If you send in a super chat, you can get your thoughts on screen. I could drink as well. Want your thoughts to get on screen like Axie right here, send in a super chat and let me know. This Heat team, man. This Heat team, man. They're bad. They are bad. They are bad. Give you a couple minutes if you guys want to fire in a super chat. Let me know. Blame Pat Riley. I think you can. You can blame Pat. This roster isn't talented enough, man. It's not talented enough. It just is what it is. Simply not talented enough. Oh my God. Simply not talented enough. How disappointing, man. How disappointing. David Rivera saying trade Jimmy and Lowry and go young. That would certainly be a move. Rivera CV says, can we start making plans for the number 1 pick? If we were to have a year to get the number 1 pick, I wish it was last year. Get Victor Wembanyama. My God, man. I'm really at a loss for words. I'm going to try to corral my words. And Flame says, did Jimmy play a bad game? 20 points, 7 of 16 shooting. Not great. Not good. Not good. It's not great. Oh, man. Any chance we could get Gabe? Then Gabe Vincent? Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent is not going to be coming back to the Miami Heat. Life, it's great. Says Hero need a new team to win. Why can't he help the Heat win? Should be worrying about the Heat, not the not Tyler Herro. Yeah, J Boy, the Nets won. That the Heat stink. The Heat are a bad basketball team. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. The Heat are not a good basketball team. They are not a good basketball team. They cannot score when it matters most. They are bad. They are a bad team. They are bad. What's up, Triz? You're still here? You can actually do. All right. I'm going to sign off here on the Heat Report. What a disaster of a loss for the Heat. No offense. Nothing. Looks like a high school team. I agree, Mr. Gio. No supers came in, so we're going to sign off. Appreciate the 4,500 people that have tuned in. Appreciate the 36 subscribers we gained tonight. Love y'all. I'm still going to be here on Friday for a Heat Wizards watch party, but my God, is this depressing. If the Heat lose that game on Friday, it is actually time to cancel the season. It is actually time to cancel the season. So, I'll sign off. See you guys on Friday. Appreciate y'all. And even in sickness and gross, it's like a wedding vow. Still love the Heat no matter what. Peace out.